cool guys, huh?
A little bit.
Pretend to be.
A little bit.
Yeah. So, what's good, guys?
I don't know. I'm just sitting next to Pasty Dan Ige.
Pasty Danny Gay is crazy.
I don't know. He's pretty pink, dude. He's like,
Dude,
it's like, what is that fucking rat that's pink? That was on Kim Possible.
Hey, bro.
Oh.
Bro,
What?
it's Patrick Starr.
No.
I know what you're
mole
talking
rat.
about. I don't know the
Mole
name.
rat
Pink
or
and mole rat.
weasel.
Hey,
or
bro.
something?
Yeah, but I don't remember.
Hey,
his
no,
name.
you're like pink like him.
No, it's fine.
I could have
good.
just said you're pink, I guess.
It's fine. Yeah.
Did Danny get even?
I'm pale. I'm pale. It's okay. I can say it.
Yeah, you're
figure it
wild.
out.
You're like, your shirt's darker than you.
here.
I was told
Up here.
my
is- I
sister
just
called
pointed to
me
his thigh.
Elmer's glue one time.
I just pointed to his thigh and then he flexed it because he felt my hand close.
You're welcome.
Yeah, up here is yeah.
You're welcome.
Need some sunnies
Don't worry.
Yeah.
for sure.
You know what? I think the first time you were ever on our podcast, I don't think you had leg hair yet.
Damn.
Like, you were on here a long time ago.
Yeah.
Like, you're growing it. Dude, fucking, so weird to say this, but like, Cam with a beard looks like a grown man.
Yeah.
You know what Evan Tanner looked like with a beard?
No.
All right, nobody knows it.
No.
Crickets. He fought for the UFC. No, he actually held the UFC middleweight title like in
Oh, that's
03 or 04.
that's old school.
He died in the desert. Like, he
Ooh,
used to
did
do
not
these
know
like
that.
extraneous like
Like
one-on-one things.
Wow.
Oh.
Like, he would go out there and camp.
Uh,
And
outdoor boys.
yeah,
Shit.
like, people don't know if it was like he was trying to not come back kind of thing.
Ah.
But who knows? It's like, it's everybody has, I say everybody has seen this. Has everybody seen the video of that? Like, it's like a legendary last video of the dude that finds the M-shaped cave in like, Nevada.
I haven't watched it, but I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like a dude, he's out on his own.
And they can't find the M-shaped cave.
No, nobody
anywhere.
can find it.
How do
He
they
just
get
got
the footage?
lost, and
They found the footage. I don't know how, but
That
that is a good question.
See, that's why I don't get. We've
What, he-
never
what, he
seen
put
this
it to
dude
the
ever
cloud?
again.
He must put it like.
no,
Well,
this
I
was
think-
before the.
I think
before
this
the
was like
cloud,
a
I think.
handheld thing. It
Yeah.
was like a camcorder thing. Maybe somebody found the camcorder.
He found the M, recorded the video, and then just chucked the
He said, "If I don't come back,
fuck this."
That wouldn't be a bad idea.
But you,
Be a
But then
horrible
it's like,
idea.
who's
Break the
gonna
camera.
find a camera in
but
the middle of the
they'd find
desert?
it. If you can find the camera, you're gonna find the M.
If
You
you
know
can
what I
dodge a ball, you can
Hey.
dodge a
mean?
ring.
Yeah, you can find.
No,
it.
dude, I don't know, but it. Why was I saying that?
I don't know where you're
Something
from.
about me with a beard.
Oh, it's Evan Tanner.
Yeah, like your beard comes in crazy.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
And your
asked
face
if-
right now doesn't look like you could do that.
Yeah, I was asked if I like dye it jet black, and I was like, no, it's just how it comes in. And then I get like 2 months into growing a beard, and I'm like, I'm bored of this, and I just shave it.
Really? You
get
like
real
the
itchy,
baby
like?
face? Huh?
Did you get real itchy like?
The first
Just asking.
Wasn't even asking you a
The
question.
first-
huh?
the first 2 weeks, but like I have this like Burt's Bees like beard balm that I just kind of put on there, and it calms it down.
Really?
And then once you get through the first 2 weeks, you're fine.
You really are asking if it's itchy. Is yours itchy?
No, but I don't have a beard,
Yeah, but we have hair. Don't sell us short, brother. We got something.
brother. This ain't no. This ain't.
This
no beard.
never itches. Is your
This
shit
is-
itchy?
No. But I'm
Next
saying
time-
his,
next time
might have
like
some.
this shit up here.
When
I don't know
it-
what this feels like.
It's like right.
I never
here,
had that.
It's right here when
yeah, I
when
don't
you
know.
like.
Oh,
grow it,
yeah, and
that
that-
gets like
And that's
itchy.
like, and I
the
think,
sides
look up-
fine.
Yeah, he
I
would.
don't
Line
have
it
it.
up.
I don't have it, bro. I don't have anything.
What you got going on?
Nothing.
Nothing, bro.
You have
No,
nothing.
no, no. I couldn't.
You got some
shave
peach
or
fuzz
not?
on
I
the
had to
chin.
shave because it would look horrible, but it's not. I couldn't grow anything.
You don't even.
It
get
looks like-
this?
I would get this.
Yeah.
I had to shave this.
See, but the
It looks like he was like.
This is the
playing in the
issue.
dirt.
And look,
Yeah.
I'm gonna just
Yeah,
go
it would
exactly
look
what you
horrible.
mean. This is the issue. I'm gonna go ahead and say this first. I'm not gay, okay? So whatever I'm about to say, as much as it sounds that way, I'm not.
I don't know.
But you have a
Also, you
super-
guys, hold on. You guys are
Okay.
both over the age of 18, correct?
Huh?
Yeah, this
Yeah.
is like when
You said
say-
yes.
Yeah. I'm
Okay, cool.
Okay.
It's like-
cool.
it's-
Hey, quick,
Go
go
ahead.
ahead.
It's
Ben known that, bro.
Whatever he's
I
about
got
to
you.
say, whatever he's about to say
Uh-huh.
is like when you go with all due respect, and then you just insult the
Hey,
crap out of
also
somebody.
with
Yeah.
all
that
due
doesn't
respect,
that doesn't
Or-
like cover
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah,
So
it's like grabbing your homie's dick and then being like, no homo though.
Yeah, my
So
bad.
just be ready
I
for
was-
yo,
Hey, yo.
My bad on that. No, but
Evan Tanner to that.
the issue with you though is you got a great face, so it doesn't
I
matter.
appreciate it, bro. I appreciate it.
Cam's face.
Yeah, he needs that shit. No, I'm joking.
No, Cam's face is versatile,
And it
like,
builds
he
with a
can-
beard. He, like you said, he looks old. Wait, like different Cam. with
Yeah,
beard.
you look like you would be into trees or something, but like with no facial
Hiking.
hair, you look like you watch Blue's Clues or some shit.
Bear in the Big
look
Blue
younger.
House. Thank
Bear
you.
in the Big Blue House, dude.
Definitely look younger.
You're looking at the
without
moon and you're like shaking them big fat hips. You're built like Bear. You're built like Bear
Damn,
from Bear in the Big
dude.
Blue House. Did you ever watch that?
Golly, why do I keep coming on here? I get insulted
Hey.
every time.
it. It's just because he's jealous of it. That's
You
all.
got that,
You know that.
what is that bad thing where you're like, you're abused for years, but then you can't ever leave the thing?
Stockholm Syndrome?
That's what you got for us. That's what that is.
I guess so.
You see us and you're like,
I
I
guess
gotta
so.
come back on the
Do I?
podcast.
Oh,
That's what that is, dog. But like,
I'll be back again.
we're rocking. It's crazy the shades of hair we have on here.
yeah.
Not
literally-
really. Me and him are. I feel like me and him are pretty similar. Even you. We're all.
Whoa,
we're
hey,
all
you
brown.
You got like a mullet thing going on though.
But all brown hair. Shit, you said shades. He said shades.
I meant like levels
Oh,
of hair
yeah.
growth. Like,
Mm,
Oh, well, that's different than shade.
yeah,
it's
yeah,
different
yeah,
than
yeah.
shade. You're wrong.
Yeah, my bad.
Let me
dude.
correct you
Yeah,
real
yeah.
He
quick.
goes, I'm gonna sting his ass.
Give him a couple minutes. Dude.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
bro,
all
I
in
just won a
different.
fight last weekend. I'm gonna correct him on his own.
No, I
Yeah,
want to,
dude.
dude. John Luca, bro. Have you had him on the pod yet? No,
Yeah.
you did. I saw you posted it.
Yeah, yeah.
Dude, he is strong as hell. Seen him at that bench press competition.
Yeah,
Super strong. Does he powerlift?
I lift with power. I don't.
Like he doesn't train for it or anything? Like y'all when you're
Yo,
doing,
hey, that's insulting. We're in the
Oh,
gym
no,
every
man.
day, dude.
But
We're
is it-
training
Yeah, it
How
was
did
a-
we get to this?
I was just thinking about it.
it
because
w-
he
it was a
he
did a
goes
bench press
somewhere.
competition.
He goes somewhere where I go a lot,
Oh,
and
follows
like,
you.
Yeah. So he's
Okay.
always at the same location I'm at.
Yeah.
And the
Bro,
other-
it does not need to sound that. It does not need to sound that mysterious.
Hey, and then the other guy's also there too. So-
yeah,
Always
Just kind of
always
He
there.
can run the
spying, bro.
corner.
Just spying.
Yeah, and he just happened to see him lift something heavy, kind of like that. But yeah, I think he used to do powerlifting,
Mm.
but now I think he's like, without speaking for him, I know he's trying to lose some weight to get a fight this year
Oh dang.
because he boxes.
Mhm.
But
Nice.
I don't know. He's fucking 20, so his mind's all over the place.
I didn't know he was 20 either. To be fair,
Yeah. How old are you?
20.
All right.
But that's like
Explains a
that's
lot,
like
right?
that's like 120 and a different 20. I feel like.
Yeah. Hold on. Do you think you're older or younger than him?
I feel younger because he's straight working now. I'm in university, like I'm doing college.
he's
Well,
in the
hold on,
university.
hold on. What month is your birthday?
October.
Yeah, you're younger than him.
I am.
Yeah. Do you remember when you were 20? It was only like 5 years ago.
I mean, sure. I was thinking. I was like, surely it couldn't have been that long ago.
I do remember.
Shoot, hey, look, now that
It's
we're
not like
around,
10 years
How old
old.
are you?
I'm 25 too. Remember, we're like
Yeah, we're like
I'm
right
less.
next to each other. I'm 26, but yeah,
I don't know why, but there's a difference here.
yeah.
Yeah, there's an 8. Like, look at his face
you
and
say
look at your
8?
face.
Hey,
Damn.
what?
Like, people hit him.
Yeah.
Look like more people hit you.
Millennial.
Like, he looks just young.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was like, wow.
Yeah, I mean,
Uh-huh.
he's fresh. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? The world hadn't chewed him up and spit him out yet.
No, no, no.
You know what
I
I mean?
didn't
I've
work
been
in the
s-
restaurant
I've been
biz.
slapped around a little bit.
Yeah.
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 Life is.
See, this is
done
what
some
happens when
things.
somebody gets to stay inside and
Yeah,
gets
yeah, yeah.
left outside a lot.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah.
We like to say rode hard, put away wet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what happened to me.
You look like the front of a boat.
Still like the back end of a four-wheeler.
bro.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Man.
Broke
I
out his
love
nice
that.
shirt
Yeah.
for this.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's tough, dude.
It's cool, man.
Aging is,
Shit sucks, brother.
yeah.
But
When did it hit you? Like, oh, I'm getting older.
Hey,
it still hadn't hit his ass.
hey, you know what it hit me? Look at my finger, dude.
What the hell is
Golly,
that?
What'd
Ouch.
you do?
What?
I don't know.
Splinter?
He opened a piece of mail.
I will tell you, I
Paper
thought it was
cut.
a splinter, but I went after it with a knife
That's
3
probably-
times now.
Whoa,
That's
hold
probably a
up.
bee sting, dude.
No. There was no
He's probably
pain.
just stab. I mean, he
From
just said he
what?
went in with a knife.
What I thought was a splinter.
Yeah.
The first time I went in with a knife, found no splinter.
Mm-hmm.
It got upset, so I thought I'd pop it again. and found no splinter
second
again.
time.
And then
That's
I popped
tough.
it earlier today again.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not finding the splinter.
Yeah.
And then
It
now,
ain't in there,
starting-
champ.
you know, after
It ain't in there.
after
Yeah.
3 times, maybe the 4th time,
It'll be a
if
splinter.
he goes after it again,
He'll find it.
it
I like the
may
way you're
be
thinking.
there.
You
Look,
might find the splinter the 4th time.
Live
Also, what I
biopsy.
just
Hold on.
me just thinking out loud,
No.
the knife that you used, was it like clean?
There's 3 different knives.
Were any of them
He
clean?
used a steak knife, butter knife, pocket knife.
Yeah.
Well, I don't
after
know.
he ate with it.
I'll be
He
honest.
made a PB&J, used butter knife, cut
can
a
we be
steak,
open
and
here?
then used his finger.
Is this a work knife?
Can we be open here?
Yeah, that's what
Okay,
this
the
place
first
is all about.
is
box
like
cutter.
a switchblade Milwaukee work knife. Okay, obviously,
Very
I learned my
sterile.
lesson.
Yeah, yeah.
Second,
I think they use
what
those
is
in
the knife that
hospitals.
we have in the kitchen that's like this?
I have no idea what that thing's supposed to be for.
But what is that called?
I don't know.
Found on
That
the ground.
knife.
Good.
I
This
washed it before and after, so don't worry. The third knife,
Mm-hmm.
quote unquote knife, it's the when you, I don't know what the thing is, but there's like, I think it's a cuticle trimmer,
Mm-hmm.
but it's like, it's almost like a set of pliers, but it's for your nails,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
and it's like unbelievably sharp.
Maybe,
Yeah.
So you can like get in there.
Yeah.
maybe you're using the wrong utensil.
Oh, absolutely.
Maybe you should use a
I-
spoon or something.
I'm not.
Yeah, I'm gonna be real with you. I think you definitely messed up with the Milwaukee first
Yeah.
go around.
Yeah, we sold
and
there.
I think that's probably what's happening is that it's
None of us are medical
it's just
professionals.
infected. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? And then you keep opening it up, and it's like, nope.
I got that
still,
Milwaukee
still
MRSA.
pissed off. Yeah.
You got that Milwaukee
Yeah.
Mercer.
That Milwaukee MRSA got me good.
Yeah.
Got me
Yeah.
something fierce. I will tell you though, if it
Visiting
get
West Florida.
look, I'm only
If it
I-
gets worse, is that what you're about to say?
look, I'm only going after it with a knife every time it starts to get pressure built up, and that's not me. That's on it. So if it keeps antagonizing me,
Why don't you
what
stop
do I not
fucking
do?
With it?
Man, next time
Just
we
leave
come
it.
on here, I'm gonna have a beard and he's gonna have one less finger.
I'm gonna be like this.
You're gonna lose a finger, dude.
I'm
you
like,
keep
so
messing with it.
tell me more about your life.
Yeah.
Have you cleaned it?
You want to see a
Yeah,
magic trick?
I have. I talked to Mason, and Mason was like, "Get some HEPA cleanse."
Mm-hmm.
First round with that, so that's like a $15 hand soap.
Yeah.
So I've been scrubbing this thing raw, dog.
Yeah. Hmm.
So yeah,
Yeah, that looks angry.
it
When
is.
things look angry, they're normally infected.
It's remarkably hard if you felt it.
Oh,
I'm okay.
bro. Yeah.
But I
infected.
take your word for it.
Yeah.
Use
Yeah.
some antibacterial.
He always says that when I say that too.
Use some antibacterial stuff on there.
Ointment.
Yeah.
I think you gotta
Dude,
get in there.
you know what I did?
Before you.
And-
He's gonna be
gotta
like, you know
cut
what
it
I
open
should do? I
again.
should use the Milwaukee to put the
exactly.
antibacterial
I'm gonna-
in there.
Y'all joke on me, but
Milwaukee
dead serious.
it-
Today, I cut it open. I just squirted isopropyl alcohol
Yeah, that's
right in it
fine.
for like 5 minutes.
That's fine.
Trying to
5
flush it.
minute wash, man.
Dude, I mean, I could keep a steady stream on it, almost a whole bottle.
Damn, bro.
They're only like $2.
Still, I think it's done after like. A
Yeah,
few-
but look at it. Hey, look at it. It ain't
All
done.
right, we
brother.
gotta switch our strategy up. No, listen, no more cutting into it, bro. No more cutting.
What do I do to relieve the pressure?
Hey,
I
stop.
can't even bend it.
That's fine. It's gonna just be
Yeah,
annoying
maybe just-
for a while. You got
When's it-
alcohol
when's
in
it
there.
wild?
Patience
Buff
is a
out.
virtue.
When's this gonna end, dude?
I don't know, dude.
I feel like an emo kid.
What are you
I
gonna
just
do
wanted
if
to end.
When are you gonna? What are you gonna do if it gets worse? Well, the answer is not slice. When are you gonna go see a doctor?
There's a middle.
Look, if it's pink, it's good, right? But I think if it becomes a different color, like a darker color,
Yeah, I mean red isn't good, and that's what it is.
does that look red?
It's getting there.
Yeah, it's a little.
Oh my God.
That's red, or is it pink?
I'm not liking the color.
I think
there.
it's pink.
The
We
more
still
you,
got live.
the more you hold it up
The redder it
to the
looks.
color of the wall, I'm not liking.
Yeah. Hey, I'm not liking the way it feels either.
Yeah,
It hurts, dude,
So
and
we'll tune in next
it
week.
tangles.
yeah. I'm gonna
Like,
keep.
You know what
the-
your
an eye on him.
you know what your legs feel like whenever you were sitting on them too long for whatever reason.
TV static.
That's how my finger feels.
Your finger
just-
feels like TV static.
It feels like you almost got choked out. You're like,
Buzzing.
But in the finger.
whoa, yeah.
That's
Just the
crazy.
finger.
Like the tip of the finger feels like somebody's been squeezing my finger all day.
Yeah,
Ooh.
yeah.
I have been squeezing.
Loss
my
of
finger.
circulation for
Yes.
sure. Yeah.
It's crazy though.
That's
But
the only
that's
thing
when
he's
it hit
been-
me
he's
that
just-
I'm old.
He's just been doing.
My body
That-
just gave up fighting things off. It's just
Said
like
if we lose a finger,
So
it's
the
all
knee
right.
didn't do anything. The knee
No.
wasn't a hint.
no. What it happened was my body was like, I think we lost the finger.
It's done.
They
Give
just
up.
called it
Yeah,
good.
the finger's done, dude. So like, spend some good time
Just-
with it.
Yeah, just go ahead and just accept it.
Yeah,
It's over.
dude. Literally, you don't know what it's like because you're 20, but like, your knees. I don't know how to explain it, but like, just enjoy them.
They just give up at some
They're
point.
they're already.
Yeah,
I'm already
he's-
not
he's out
enjoying
here.
them.
Yeah.
My knees are the only thing that's like my knee and my ankle are the only thing that are normal.
Really?
Yeah, my left knee's cooked and my right ankle's pretty bad.
Mm.
But my right knee's feeling like $100, bro.
Yeah, it is any of that from the fighting, or is it like from running, or just
Training and like lacrosse, broke my fibula, the outside
yeah?
bone leg.
I think I remember you telling me that.
Yeah, bro, just
Brother
broke
used
the
to be an
hell out of
all-star dog.
No,
Lacrosse boy.
no, but I broke it in lacrosse, and then I've messed up my meniscus and never got that fixed because it wasn't really. They're like, don't even worry about it. You're young. Your meniscus is like kind of resilient, so I just haven't really messed with it.
They did that because you were young. Like when they say don't worry about it, you're young. What they're saying is like, don't worry about it, you're young. You don't have money to pay us right now.
That's
Don't worry,
yeah.
we'll cash
Yeah,
in
when
later.
you
It
get
just means
And that
yeah,
MRI
a
was
little
already
older,
expensive.
get
Don't
some
worry.
money.
Yeah, when it starts hurting you
And
more in
it's
your
fucked
30s,
up.
then you'll worry about it.
Don't worry,
Yeah.
we'll get back to you later. You'll see
Yeah.
us again.
Yeah, young. I don't think that really like. Yeah, the only time that matters is when you're like 6 months old.
Dude, by
Then
the time you're
resilient.
like
you know what I mean. After that,
Yeah.
in your late 20s, they're gonna have like bionic legs for sure.
Yeah, I'm holding out.
She's gonna be robo leg.
I'm
That's
holding out.
true.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure they're already doing that to people. Like, I mean, I know they have
Arms for
like,
sure.
I know they have, yeah,
Yeah.
for sure they have the people with
hands.
The hands.
yeah, like
Yeah.
it's like the Venom machine hand.
Claw.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And
That's what my brother does.
he does the claw.
My younger brother. He's actually graduating at the end of this month.
He makes the
Congrats.
claws.
He makes the arms and
At
stuff, the
UW?
legs. Huh? No, he went down to a school in Tampa.
Oh, nice.
It's like the biggest one in the southeast. But that's what
Engineer?
they do. Yeah.
Engineer?
No.
No.
It's he's a prosthetist.
Oh, dang.
Is the actual name.
Whoa.
Osteoprosthetist, I
That's
think.
legal.
Yeah, I know. It
Bro.
fucked me up too.
That's.
I still don't really know exactly what he does, and I just kind of he just makes legs.
I know you're
That's-
sober right now, but like, if you ever drink again and you try to explain what your brother does,
Yeah.
that's not how that's gonna sound.
Fucked, you know.
My brother's prosthetist.
Prosthetist. Yeah,
It does good prices.
yeah. He makes arms and legs for people, but yeah, that's what he does.
That's sick.
But he
That's
does like all
wild.
the like how it connects to your neurons and all that kind of shit. So
Innovating
you're
your
like
nerves and stuff, yeah.
you can like move it. It's crazy
That's insane.
what they do.
And they
But
put like little computer chips in like knees to
yeah,
understand the pressure of how much weight you're putting into the leg and stuff.
yeah,
nuts.
it's gnarly, dude. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Did you guys see the documentary of the guy that got his feet done where they're those like
Bend back paper clips?
yeah, they're
Ooh.
it's like kinetic energy though. Like
Mhm.
he can run way faster than
Like
you think he can.
fast.
Fast.
Yeah,
Like to the point where they were like, this is probably
This is too
illegal.
fast.
This is not fair.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
you're talking about
Fast
the
as
dudes
you
that
moving.
they all run with it. Is it not the guys with the one?
I think this
springs?
was like one of the first cases
Oh.
Yeah.
ever.
And then they made a whole division for them, maybe. Yeah. 'Cause
Yeah.
I see
Yeah.
those and they're fast, super fast.
Yeah, my thing is like, dude, when are we gonna just like switch up people to pogo sticks? Like, what? Anybody can just like, you know, and then you can
Anyone
just
can
go.
dunk. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you just gotta get leaned up. Hey, lean me up real quick. I gotta go.
Lean me
Give,
over real
give me
quick.
those leg extenders. and
Yeah.
Dunk.
Or like,
Be
when are we
taller.
gonna put somebody on wheels? Not like,
Oh,
not like.
You saying they're gonna take
Damn
their
it.
feet off and then put just
No,
wheels
like on
on?
what is the
Achilles?
what is the
Yeah,
one where they're like this?
Only got Heelys on.
What is the one where they're like this and they go like this and they just be going?
Or you
A
just
Segway.
Yeah, but without the
a
stick.
hoverboard?
Okay.
A
and
one
it's
wheel.
just-
A one
you
wheel.
that pisses me off because no, it's not.
I know it's not a hoverboard,
They
but that's what they
are
call them.
they're trying to be like, yo, actually we did make them.
This is hoverboard.
And
from
like,
Back to the
actually,
Future.
no, we didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't have hoverboards. We have a brand.
Yeah, it's not Marty.
That
McFly.
stole-
Yeah, it's
name.
kind of bullshit. That does piss me off.
A hoverboard should literally be like.
should
I'm
already
literally
have-
hovering.
We should
Hovering
already
right
have
there.
flying cars at this point too.
Yeah.
I mean,
Which
let's
is,
start
like,
with the
really
hoverboard.
messed up.
The hoverboard could be the opening.
Yeah, you'd think that would be kind of easy.
What do you think
Compared to all the
comes
other shit
first
we've
of
done.
all the like futuristic things that have been on like Back to the Future and all these things.
iRobot.
You think?
I think
Whoa.
some sort of human
Damn,
robots,
yeah.
bro.
Oh,
It
yeah.
would-
Do y'all really believe these like Boston Dynamic videos
I haven't watched that.
where it's like, it's a scientist trying to knock over a robot?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but the video itself, something about it to me looks artificial.
I
Like it looks too like the robot gets up too quick or too weirdly
mean,
that
it's
you're
a
like,
robot. It's not a human.
I get
know?
that, but the video
Kinda
looks
weird.
strange. It'll be like a dog, or like what you imagine a dog, because it's like the backwards legs and it's like,
Robot dog. Yeah.
and they like kick it around, and I'm like, hey, he's gonna remember that dude.
Yeah.
You're dead.
There's
You
some-
and
You
your
ever
entire
watch
family.
Terminator?
There's
Yeah.
there's some
Skynet.
that have AI already in them,
Yeah.
and they like will ask it to do stuff. Have you seen the one with the dishes? The robot and the dishes.
No.
I'm gonna take that as a no.
It sounds.
But it's like a
Sounds
dude
familiar.
sitting at like a kitchen counter, and he's like, "Hey, can you wash those dishes for
Oh,
me?"
yes, yes,
And the
yes,
robot
yes,
picks
yes.
him up and
Oh my
starts washing
gosh.
them.
And
he's like, "Hey, will you
explain
hand me that
something.
cup?" Yeah.
Explain something the entire time, like
Yeah.
an equation,
I don't
or
like
explains
that.
a movie or
It's-
something.
Oh, have y'all seen a movie on
Crazy.
Netflix? The dude, he gets a maid that's like a robot.
I like where this is going.
Dude, he gets a he gets a maid that's a.
sure
Listen,
this
is
he
this
gets
on
a-
Netflix?
Yes, he gets a maid that's a.
There's a different.
No, it's not that bad.
There's a
It's
different-
So
not
you
that
don't
bad.
have to enter in your driver's license number
he
for
gets
this one.
Yeah, there's a
he gets a
different
maid
flicks.
he gets a maid that's like a robot, and she goes crazy. She falls in love with him and he tries to kill him because his wife. He's like, hey, chill, and his long story, but tries to kill him, bro. I think like robots in the house as like butlers and stuff is
Yeah.
what's coming first, bro.
Oh, for sure.
Like-
I bet there's already
stuff
some
like
out
that.
there.
I just
Yeah.
really don't
Yeah.
like. Did you ever watch Ex Machina or some? I think
Yeah,
that was a,
yes,
that
that's
was-
with the dude that played Moon Knight. That's that same guy.
Yeah, I
yes,
think so.
then
And
I've
he
seen
like
that.
makes a robot and then brings one of his workers, and the whole plot
try
is
to-
like the robot's trying to escape. And you know it. There's so many movies that just play in the back of your mind of like the whole point of Terminator, like Skynet, Coming Back to the Future. It's just like kind of messes with you of like, dude, why we've made movies where it's always about like iRobot. These robots are taking over,
Yeah.
and then we're like, hey, I know we watched 17,000 movies on why robots take over the
Yeah.
world, but you know what?
Let's
Dude,
do it.
that's not going to happen.
Yeah.
And let's
Yeah.
do it. And then same with geneticists just clone what like they brought back the dire
The
wolf.
dire wolf. Yeah.
And they're like 5 years from now we can bring out dinosaurs.
Oh
Yeah.
my
I
god,
mean, Jurassic
I'm
Park
down
was
for
a
that.
thing. Granted,
Hey,
I
hey.
know Lizard Man here.
sign me up. Well, not
And Lizard
bro,
Man,
look,
and I do like dinosaurs.
Bro, come
I would
on,
1,000%
dinosaurs?
go
Yeah.
to Jurassic Park.
Same.
I know it's a horrible idea.
yeah, horrible.
No,
But
this
what a
is-
way to go.
This is my train of thought. Like,
Put it on Fiji or something. Bro.
how about we not bring back?
We're in. Take us. Let us get sponsored.
Yeah.
Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
Let's not bring back old extinct whatevers.
Tell
Or
me
like,
you want to see a T-Rex.
I'm saying like, let's try to work on making our dicks bigger.
Oh,
Like what?
Hey.
Where's that technology, dude?
I
Dude,
don't
you're telling
know.
me you can bring
Our-
back
This-
dinosaurs,
this
but
is-
you can't help a
Hey.
brother out?
Can't give me a half?
Give me a little.
Hey,
Give me a
you
little
didn't-
bit, brother.
Bro,
I want to shadow off my thing.
You didn't.
Okay.
You didn't
I
go with
want
like.
to.
I want my balls to be like, where are you going?
Yeah.
You,
You know?
You didn't go with like I don't know, cure cancer.
Well,
Yeah.
if they
Hey
could
man,
do
look,
that-
look, look.
Look at the beat there.
I'm gonna be
Listen,
real with you.
I ain't
and
got
this-
cancer yet.
I'm gonna be real with you.
Well,
I've been living with this my whole life. All right. So
Yeah,
No,
and it
but
ain't
I'ma
changed
be-
at all.
I'm gonna be real with you. This could sound crazy, but 100% they already have the cure for cancer. 100%
Yes, yes, yes,
they
you
You
already
think
have
so?
it.
You guys think so?
For sure.
110% they already have it.
It's already
they just
documented.
won't. They just won't.
Because it's
And
too
look, look, look,
prolonged.
normal people.
Look,
All right, I like that. I like
look,
the sound.
I
of that.
think there is.
No, it's terrible
Bro.
because it's all these.
But that conspiracy, bro, I like.
But it's all
conspiracy
these-
But you want to hear a real conspiracy?
Pharmaceutical
Let's hear it.
Here's a real
bajillionaires.
conspiracy. There are no men scientists.
bro.
huh?
I know one.
No, you don't.
Yo, what?
You know a really good actor.
Because
Because
Dude, I've never heard.
because
this.
listen to this. If there was men scientists, would you ever hear a guy talk about how small his dick is? We would have done figured that. This
I
would have
think
been
it's a
figured
tough
out.
problem to
Listen, this would
figure
have
out,
been
bro.
figured out before food. We
That's
would have figured this out before
That's
water.
very true. Yeah.
dude.
The wheel, long down the road. We wouldn't even figured out vehicles yet.
Why would I even?
We would
wanna
have
go
one
anywhere
problem
if
we were
my
focused
penis
on.
is small?
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Hey, let me stay
I'm
inside.
not trying to go
Have y'all
anywhere.
seen me in public?
Yeah, I'm not.
Never.
trying to go
Maybe
anywhere.
they were content. Oh,
You've never seen me anywhere but work, and guess where you're at? My house right now.
How we seen you in public?
Well, then you were
We
sneaking
saw you.
on me.
We saw you Friday.
I was working.
Yeah.
Yes,
got a
so
point.
explain that.
Yeah. I don't know.
Huh?
Seen you at the gym before.
Working.
Jiu-jitsu.
Work.
Anywhere he's not here, it's work.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was at work.
Yep.
I was in the Popeyes drive-thru. Work.
Working.
I was at work.
Yeah.
That was work.
Yeah, but that's how you know that there is no such thing as a man scientist.
Yeah.
That's
true.
I thought
That's
you
a
Neil
dude,
deGrasse
I
Tyson?
really you had me locked in. I was like, dude,
There's something-
What do you mean?
It's about to
So
be
because
something
he
good.
went with this conspiracy theory, and I was like, dude,
What do you mean? Had you locked in? You didn't.
I
you
thought
don't
you.
believe.
No, I thought you were about to say,
Like
A
drop
truth?
some real.
yeah, like a
Hey.
real one. He knows what I'm talking about.
Hey, guess what? I did say a truth. That's fine if you don't believe. That's fine. You probably believe in flat Earth too, huh?
No.
If men were real scientists, there'd be a horny Earth. The Earth would be rock solid, dog. There'd be no. There'd just be like. There'd be no sad men. No mad men. There'd be nothing but just happy men, dude.
Could you imagine?
why-
Could you imagine a world where everybody's size is the exact same? Could you imagine?
Utopia. Utopia.
I mean, like, just imagine everybody had the same
Even
size.
playing grounds.
There's no.
Bro, I didn't sign up for this
Dude,
podcast
I'm
like
saying,
this.
could you imagine what the world would
He
be
said
like?
that like he's been dying for that. He's like, I just want all our dicks
Wait,
to
or
be the same size.
imagine this.
Same
Imagine
size.
this. We all look the same, bro, like robots.
No, I
it's
don't
the
think
only
so.
thing that
So
makes
you're
us
back to
You're
robots.
talking
I don't
insane.
think
The
Let's
only
work
thing-
on the
the
dicks first.
only-
Yeah, let's do
Colin,
dicks first.
Colin, let's go
like,
on
hey,
the-
what if we looked
Dicks
all
first.
exactly the same, haircut the
Oh,
same,
man.
beard
It was just
the
a
same.
just a personality.
He's just out here. Yeah, everybody's
And
exactly the same.
Or it's just same personality.
Dude, that's,
Look.
that's horrible.
Look,
That is
I
horrible.
believe we should all
What,
be
you
different.
just said that would be good.
Look, I believe we should all be different, but why could be this different? Let me be different.
That
Differenter.
shit hurts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
No, I
shit,
get you.
dude. It
It took a weird turn, didn't it?
Yep.
This podcast,
Yeah.
for sure. But yeah.
Colin's
So
out here
what's
trying to-
scarier? Space or the ocean? Have we asked y'all this question before?
No.
No.
Space for
I
sure,
am
bro.
Convinced.
Bro, space? Hey, dog, I've been in the ocean. I've not been in space.
Hey, yo.
I've been in the ocean, bro. I've not been in space.
You
Oh!
the
Hey,
look-
guess what?
he
You wanna-
goes space and he goes, what?
Yeah.
Dude, we have only checked out like 8% of the ocean. Why are we
You're
not
not going
looking at-
underwater?
We've checked out 0%
Okay,
of
look.
space.
I've changed.
Zero.
Sir.
You saying we haven't landed on the moon?
Sir.
No, but
Oh.
space is never ending. It's infinite.
Sir, let me
So
talk
it's
to you.
0%.
I've changed.
Oh, that was the gross finger.
No,
No,
you gotta
I
watch
get-
it.
I've
That.
been
Alright,
like,
alright.
I've been feeling, or like
Self-conscious?
aware of it. Yeah,
Okay,
so I've been
yeah.
doing things like what?
All
No,
right,
don't
so
touch
you
me,
changed
kind of thing.
your thing a little bit?
I've changed my thing a little bit, but my stance is still the same.
Mm-hmm.
But I do, I'm more understanding of what you're saying,
Yeah.
but I don't believe you. Okay?
Okay.
So like he is ocean,
No.
and I am space.
You're
Like
ocean.
I don't believe space is as scary as the ocean.
Oh, you said
I
that
think
way
the
back.
ocean-
Wait, you don't
Or
believe?
I'm sorry,
I
how
think
I said.
space is way scarier. You think the ocean is way scarier.
Yes, so I'm sorry. Like what I meant is
The
like
way
you're
he made
pro
that sound was
ocean.
not.
I'm pro space.
I think the ocean is scarier in the sense of like it's more immediate on the potential like dangers that you could
Mhm.
deal with. Like, I mean, you've got hurricanes, tsunamis, things like that. You get caught in a riptide, that's pretty scary.
Yeah.
And also the fact that it's like 75% of our Earth,
Mhm.
and we've only checked out 8% of the ocean.
Mm-hmm.
What is down there?
I got a good one.
Why
for
do
you.
we? Why do we
Yes.
not check that out? I mean, the space obviously no oxygen. It's freezing.
Yeah.
Temperature
So when
range
you
is just
just-
crazy.
so
The
when you
sun
just-
Okay,
is
no.
wild.
Just,
So when you just
say
go out
your
there,
si-
you die.
just fully say your
Right?
side, and then let him fully say his side,
I'm saying the ocean is scary.
and
That's
you're
his
done with
whole
your
side.
point.
I'll say one thing.
Well,
bro.
the ocean, because I mean, also how deep and vast it is. Like
Yes.
what's down there, and then like you get to a certain point down there, the pressure just crushes you.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, like the submarine. I mean, and then also Mythbusters. They had one where they're talking about the pressure of the ocean, and it freaking sucked a dummy into a helmet.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
So, and then what creatures are down there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody's always like, "What about the megalodon that's down there?"
He ain't down there.
Yeah.
How do you know?
I
Have
think-
you been?
I think there's
Have
one.
you been?
I think there's one down there for sure.
Really?
Oh, 100%.
I mean, I guess there's a lot of stuff.
I mean, you
like-
see some of those squids.
Yeah, you're right. And there's a lot of stuff we
But
haven't
here's
seen.
my thing. We have explored 8% of the ocean.
Okay, y'all are let him go.
Oh, yeah, go
first.
ahead.
Oh,
Sorry.
this
Let him
is
go.
easy.
Sorry.
This is easy.
Go
No
ahead.
interrupting.
Go
You,
ahead.
this is easy. You get thrown out in the ocean. How long do you live?
Yep.
You get thrown out of space, bro. How long do you live?
Mhm.
You're done.
That's great.
In an instant,
I
bro.
love that.
You're done.
Awesome
You don't see
points.
anything. You don't even get even if you're in the ocean, you're drowning. You get one breath in space. You're done.
Yeah, and you can also hold your breath.
Yeah.
And like
Hold that breath, bro.
tread water.
Oh, hold on.
bro.
I'm lost.
You can tread water.
You think the ocean is scarier or space is scarier?
Ocean scarier.
And you think
Space is scary.
Bro, who's throwing you out into space?
You don't get
The
thrown out.
odds
Who
of-
throws you out in the oceon, bro?
The odds of you getting thrown out in the ocean
Hey,
right now
let
is
me get
way
that dab
greater.
back. I dabbed the wrong person. My bad, dog.
Wait.
Yo,
Loser.
you an idiot.
I wouldn't have done that. I wouldn't have done that.
He said I wouldn't have done that.
How do you think I was?
Sorry, you confused me because of the way you were talking. I was like,
You got the whole time he was.
Hey, I used like 3 scientific words. He was like,
So
yeah,
the-
he got lost. That was
Okay.
the first one, dude.
I'll let you do your thing because
Well,
I know
I'm
mine's
just-
gonna just trump
I'm
everybody's.
I just am saying, like, kind of like you said, man, you can tread water,
Yeah.
and be fine. You know what I mean? You go out into space, you're dead immediately. Also, the whole percentage thing. Yeah, we've explored 8% of the ocean, right? Space, we have explored 0%
Yeah.
of it at all. Like,
We haven't
actually.
even photographed.
Talk
Like,
about
I
a
mean, maybe
megalodon.
we photographed the entire seeable, observable, or whatever, but we haven't explored that. We have one thing that's been going since 1972
Yeah,
or
I
something.
mean,
but that's it. It's the furthest thing away,
there's
and it's still
the Sea of
barely
Tranquility
away from us.
on Jupiter, or whatever the fuck it is. Or, nope, that's not right. That's on the moon. But there's like oceans and shit on other planets,
Yeah.
and none of those have been explored.
Yeah,
What's in there?
because you can't
You
get
know
in
what
the
I mean?
atmosphere.
That shit is scary as fuck, dude.
Agreed.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
And it's just infinite amounts. That's the
Yeah.
thing that's like, it does not end.
And
it is,
you
it
don't
is
know.
unendable.
you literally look. We know. I'm pretty sure we can measure the amount of water on the planet as far as like actual physical amount,
Volume.
not just 74%.
Yeah.
But you know
What?
how much water is actually on the planet, right?
You can go from one place, cross an ocean, and get to another place.
Yeah.
In space, it doesn't. You just go all the time. For all of the everything,
Yeah.
all of it, time.
Yeah,
I
and can I go on mine now?
Go.
Yeah.
This is the point that is unarguable. It doesn't matter what you say at all.
Let's hear it.
Literally, today, and I say this
Literally?
every time we talk about this, but today, you can contact everybody in human history that you know. All of the richest people, all the poorest people, you can pull your money together. You'll never go to space. You can't afford it. You cannot die in space. It's impossible. You can go. I can let you go right now from this podcast, and it is 5:18. By 5:30, you could be dead because the ocean's right there, and you can drown. So, is there really a fear of the is space scarier than the ocean? I think it's scarier because we don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
But I am a ocean is scarier person because
Space is
it's
scarier.
realistic that we can die today.
Yeah, space is scarier.
Space isn't going
as
to
a
come grab
whole.
us right now. And when it does come grab us, we're going to be like an ant bed that got stepped on. We're not going to know what happened. It just happened.
It's like the idea of like immediate danger, almost like I don't know anybody that's like personally that's died in space. Well, I also don't know anybody that's personally.
You're not like
Damn.
person, but
I
like,
see where you were going, and then you
but I
didn't.
know Craig, that one guy.
Yeah, that's
But-
crazy.
I heard.
But also, you know the dangers of the ocean can happen. Like rip currents are a real
we
thing.
are familiar with things that are realistic in
yeah.
our environment because we're right there at the beach.
Because we're so close to it, it's more of an apparent danger to you because it's like, oh, I can be at the
And
beach in 30
you've
minutes.
seen way more examples. Like you see things that happen in space, but it's because we're building something on Earth and then we're trying to go to space and then it'll blow up. That's about as extreme as you see anything happen in space. Has anything else happened that's crazy as far as like death
in space
that we've seen and witnessed? Have you seen a monster come grab somebody?
Oh no, people die all the time up there though.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But it's like more people have died probably on Pensacola Beach in human history than have ever died in space. You could probably narrow that down to like a 5-year window.
Yeah, for sure.
And we've probably trounced that by a lot.
But was it scarier dying in Pensacola Beach or scarier dying?
I would rather die in space.
Why?
Because it's so fucking cool. Imagine this. There's
Champ.
This is the opposite of what I'm about to say, but there's a fear of like gigantic things. It's called like something fucking wild, but it's something phobia, right? So it's like whenever you're around something that is unbelievably massive, like say you're at the Grand Canyon, you have a fear of that just because of the size of the thing. So one of those things is the opposite of that effect, like space.
Negative space.
I have dreams of just like I want to see the biggest fucking craziest things. I have a dream that happens every once in a while where I'm driving literally from Pensacola to Jacksonville and I'm on the interstate, but I see a bomb coming. Like I can see it in the air and I see it hit and I see it blow up and it's so big that it's like all of the fucking sky and it hasn't hit me yet. But in the dream, I'm not scared. I'm just like, wow, that is crazy beautiful because it's so big. And these fucking dude, Interstellar.
Dude, that movie
Horny.
is crazy.
I get horny. that makes me horny, dude.
That movie's crazy.
Yeah. Like just you can't even fathom the size of like these black holes and all these crazy shits, but like to be able to be in space and die.
A little bit gangster, you're right.
Gangster as fuck because guess what? Then y'all would know somebody that died in space, bro.
My buddy died in space.
Yeah, that's a crazy pool, bro.
That was his dream, dog.
Wild, man.
He kept dreaming about it, apparently.
But just imagine being able to look all around you. Everything is like dark,
be
but
dead
you can
already.
see stars.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
That's the point, though,
You'd be
right?
dead.
You'd be dead already.
Yeah, but imagine like you're in
Imagine
like
it didn't work that way.
Yeah. Imagine you could just survive in space for a minute.
I'm pretty sure that's what
Get
like
30
that movie
seconds.
Gravity was about. Was like George Clooney and Julia Roberts or something, and they got hit, and the dude just kept going. I never got to see the
Oh,
movie.
dude,
Oh,
that
yeah.
was
But it was in the trailer,
That-
and you just keep going
Yeah.
forever. So eventually, you'll just die from
Yeah, that's right,
dehydration.
yeah.
He got untethered or something
Yeah.
from
Are you
Yeah.
talking about in a
ship.
spacesuit?
Hey, you
Yeah,
think about
so-
that? That's scary.
If you die
Now, if
that
you're-
way, you
yeah.
can literally just choose when you're gonna go because you just go.
But
Yeah.
back to the scary point.
If you're just floating around out there, that part is wild. But the odds of that happening to me,
True.
zero.
Zero,
true.
right? But it would feel like what you on Earth can equate to what I assume is like the gut feeling of like a free fall.
Yeah.
Like you ever bungee jump or like jump out of an airplane?
No.
See,
That drop in your belly, or like when you go over a speed bump and you go down,
yeah.
you feel that drum.
I have a
and
dream.
So-
I have a dream like that where I get that feeling. The dream's always I'm driving on a bridge, and then I just freaking just ramp it.
You're like-
The bridge starts like going up like this, and then shoot, just
My
fly
thing-
off.
Is that a metaphor for something?
No, I don't know. I just fly off.
bridge
and then it
gets
is
up there.
horrible.
My-
I hate that dream. I wake up every time because I like crash in there.
I also have another reoccurring dream where I like the Independence Day scene where the spaceship is coming onto Earth.
Yeah.
And it's like over the White House
Yeah,
or whatever. But I'm in the bottom of the ship and I'm looking at Earth, and of course you're only like a few thousand feet from whatever, so you're seeing the buildings and you're seeing people, but
Yeah.
they're like really small. But I'm in a glass tube and I'm like this.
You're the laser beam.
I'm just seeing. I'm like, but then I can
No.
also see myself in the tube from the side.
Let me
He's
get one of these.
having
Let me get one of these dreams, bro.
He's having
My
crazy
thing-
Yeah, let's go with it.
I'm
My
going
thing
to
about-
therapy right now.
My thing about the space versus the ocean death,
Uh-huh.
right, is like if you come untethered and you're just floating, there is no hope. There is zero hope.
That's the point.
So the fact that you're
But
like,
there's no pain.
hear me out. The thing that you're like, oh my god, this is beautiful or whatever. You might have that for 0.2 seconds, and then you're going, there is no hope.
Yeah.
In the ocean, if I'm out there floating around,
Yeah.
boats coming by, dude.
No.
I'll be all right.
Not exactly. You know how big the
I've
ocean
got
is?
hope.
Yeah, there's some.
Yeah.
hope.
There is hope
You're holding on.
that a
Where are you
a,
at? Okay,
a boat
let's
or
even hypotheticals. Where are you at in the ocean?
I mean, if y'all talking about Pensacola Beach, off Pensacola Beach.
All right, yeah, that's not fair for this equation.
Oh my bad, it's not fair. Okay,
I
where
mean,
do
if
you
we're
want me
taking
to be?
the whole account of
Be at like
space,
fucking Drake's Pass.
Hey, where's that?
That's the fucking
see,
thing.
you don't even know about the ocean.
Yeah, and
like
that's your
that.
fucking argument. You know
Drake's
that Drake's Pass is like the bottom of South America, and it almost touches Antarctica, and it has like 100-foot waves.
Oh, okay.
You're gone forever. They don't
Well-
even see you go off the side of the boat. They didn't even see you go off the side of the boat. You
Maybe
never existed.
maybe,
brother.
but if I was on a boat, then somebody's gonna start a head count here in a minute and go, hold on, one of them isn't
They're like,
here.
we lost the dumb one.
Somebody's missing, and then turn around. You know what I mean?
You get dropped anywhere in space.
They're not
you're done.
turning around at Drake's
Well,
Pass.
you also
brother.
got to think about
I
the
don't know, man.
current of the oceans taking you as well.
Yeah, I mean, I
So,
could just go back to shore.
Like, they can't. Well, they can't
I just
just
float
turn
my ass
around. They
back
just
there.
can't turn around and go in the same exact path
Well,
because the current's
100%
moving
they
you.
can.
Well, here's a
You're
question.
getting moved as well.
But they got
100%
radar
you
and
can go back
stuff.
in the same.
Hold on,
They don't
hold
have
on.
a radar tracker on him.
Well, I
Yeah,
think
you
both
can
of y'all are
definitely-
correct. I think you're
Yeah.
both right at the same time. But here's a question, because I don't know any better, and you've done this.
Mm-hmm.
Like, whenever you're out there fishing at those like oil rigs,
Yeah.
is there like a current that's that hard? Like there is when you're on shore and there's a riptide?
I mean, currents are real. Yeah. But it's not like, I mean, it depends. Some are like faster than you can swim if they're
Yes.
really ripping. But I mean, if you're next to an oil rig, you're just grabbing onto the oil rig. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It ain't ripping
But-
that hard, probably.
And like I guess that's the advantage of being in the ocean. So I'll give you that like you don't have to really do much except for float. So say you get stranded and you have a piece of wood that can float, and all you got to do is just hang on there and just try not to die for
Float, baby, float.
whenever. But in my mind, I'm like, dude, fucking kill me because this sucks.
But think about when
Yeah.
the little.
You're
It's
gonna
not little.
fucking
The fear of like if you're on a piece of driftwood out in the middle of the ocean, and nighttime hits. You're telling me you're not gonna be
Holy shit.
petrified?
dude. You're not even petrified. Doesn't even begin.
Yeah, I'm hopeful, dude.
You don't see nothing. There's
Yeah,
nothing.
I'm with you, Hilton. I'm
Dude, there
hopeful,
ain't no
man.
lights out there.
Dude,
You're gonna see
hopeful.
your hand.
You
Hey.
in space, untethered.
Hey.
You're out floating.
Yeah.
You're like, this is it. This is the end. Then you see a ship come out of nowhere and come out and grab
You're
you.
hopeful.
You're in space.
Yeah, and it's not your ship,
Guess
brother.
what? No matter what happens,
You
you
getting-
are literally making history.
No.
Are you doing that in the ocean?
You're dead.
Are you
dude.
doing that in the ocean?
Dude, I'm
you
getting
didn't
so
make
dead.
no
His
history.
argument.
Yeah. You
You're
make it
so
sound scary,
You're
and then
bouncing on both sides,
you
like
make it
a
sound,
little bit.
you make it
I don't
sound
know.
scary, and then you're like, oh well, more people in the ocean.
Yeah.
We're not playing a statistics game.
Hold on, no, what's going on? What are you saying? You're saying I think that the ocean.
Sometimes you join the space side just a touch.
Yeah.
I thought you were on.
I
my
need y'all to
side.
explain that a little bit. I joined the space side that I think space is scarier.
A little
No,
bit.
it feels like it, and I'm like,
No, because
you're on the
you're
ocean
ma-
side. Stop talking.
Hold on,
about
I'd
space.
rather die in space because it's cooler and less scarier. And if you get captured by whatever's up there, you're literally you are a Hall of Famer. You're making history.
Nobody ever
Nothing-
will know how the fuck.
Name
I know.
Name one person that
But
died in space.
You're dead, dude.
Name one person that died in space.
Hey, you're.
I don't want to do that right now.
Wrap me
dead,
up.
dude.
Wrap me up. Name one person that dies in
Hey,
space.
but you're
Name one-
dead, dude.
And name one person that died on our beach.
I-
Damn you, dude!
Wait, no, but I'm not saying it's cooler. I'm not saying it's cooler. You're saying it's cooler.
But that's my thing is
You're
nobody's
saying
ever
it's
gonna
cool.
know.
Oh my
Nobody will ever know.
gosh.
Brother, do you do things in life so everyone knows?
No,
There you go.
but how are you? But how are you talking about you're gonna be the most famous person ever? You made history.
Did I say most famous person
Yes, you
ever?
You said you're gonna make history.
Yes.
How?
Just because history is made doesn't mean everyone knows history was made.
Oh, yeah, I hate you.
Guess what? The first time I licked an
hate you.
asshole doesn't mean
Oh,
everyone on the
hey,
planet
yo,
knew I
dude.
did that. But guess what? Made history.
Oh my.
Made history though.
Jesus Christ. dude.
Okay?
I hate you. I hope you know I hate you.
No matter
so
what you do in
much,
life,
dude.
you're making history. Because guess what? His story.
Oh God, dude.
History.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Okay?
God, that's so dumb.
We're making history right now.
It's so dumb.
This is the how manyth time you've been on?
Third.
How manyth time?
7th.
All right.
Vet, bro.
History made.
7.
All right.
And we've got
History to be
a
made.
podcast to prove it.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you're saying just because? Okay. Here's a more logical question. If there's no proof of something, does that mean it doesn't exist?
No.
No.
Explain that.
Wait, where are we going?
Because we've been lost for
Dude,
10.
you have
we've
brought us
been
all
lost
over
for
the place,
10
bro, with the
minutes.
dong theory
See,
and then
I'm-
space and stuff.
Yeah.
Hey, brother, this is
dude.
this is what it's like being friends with me,
This
bro.
has been
It's-
all over the place.
Yeah.
Pasty, Dan E.
It's
Gay,
just-
Beard, Evan Tanner,
Yeah.
Space, Ocean, Tsunamis.
Text me that after this too. I'm gonna need to know that.
Please tell me everything we talked
Yes,
about.
but that is a good question. Like, if something doesn't have proof, it exists.
Mm-hmm.
Is it not history?
Yeah.
It's not
history.
history. Yeah, it's not history.
Why not?
Because it doesn't have
didn't
proof.
happen. It's not.
But what?
There's
what?
no proof that it happened.
Yeah, but why does that make it not history? History is just written literature about the past.
Yeah, it's
History's
just-
known.
Yeah, it's
Think about
it's
history.
facts and things
Like-
that have happened in the past.
Well, then I think that's
Cam's
con-
thinking, boy. Cam is thinking.
Dude, I think that's contradicting because, like, what about unknown history?
Then it's not history. It's just
And it's
something
not.
no one
Then
knows.
just
It's unknown.
shit. It's random stuff that may or may not
Something
be
someone
true.
doesn't know.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So we know. Somebody knows.
Bro.
Nobody knows.
Look. Nobody knows where Undertaker's
hitters.
first. Nobody knows where Undertaker's first like walkout cape is. That doesn't mean it's
What?
not history. We don't know where the lost city of
What?
Atlantis is
That's not
Yeah,
history.
it's
That's
not
fiction.
history. That's made up.
until we find it. And then
Yeah.
guess what? All of a sudden, it's been history this whole time.
Yeah, can something
I see
can
what
something
he's-
not be something and then be something?
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Well, it.
Oh, well, I agree with
understand what
that.
you're saying because, like, I don't know every action that he's ever taken in his entire life.
Correct.
But he could be like, "This is the history of Cody."
Yeah.
Yeah, and I release it, and then
And this
all
is
of a
his
sudden,
entire life.
Then
it
it's
becomes
history.
True.
Okay, I agree with that. It can be not history, then history. I
Yeah,
don't
but
agree
in
with
what-
everything is history.
Yeah, but in what way of you getting taken by an alien
Uh-huh.
would be history? How would that?
Once it's found out, then all of a sudden, greatest of all time.
Hmm.
Oh.
How would that happen?
First to ever do it.
How would that happen?
Unless
Because
Unless it's
I
How
saw
would
an
they know?
opportunity and I said, come here, big boy.
it's happened to somebody else.
Oh,
We
like
just
how
don't
will
know
y'all
Yeah,
yet.
find out that
true.
this has
Because
happened?
then that's history for
Yeah.
somebody else.
What if it already happened?
Yeah.
Yeah, it has. And
You're just
Anyways,
gonna confuse
you didn't
us,
want to
bro.
be wrong.
It
That's
has-
all. That's all that was. It has.
I
I got both my bases covered in case I'm wrong.
For real.
Everything,
Good.
dude. I'm mad at that later.
Yeah.
No, look.
Can we? Let's not talk about this anymore.
The reason
over
why
this.
the reason why it's not history yet, or the reason why I feel like y'all would know that it would be history is if I was taken, is because I feel like I could convince them to let me come back. Whoever they are, whatever they are, I like
No,
that.
bro. They ain't letting you come back.
Not with that attitude.
Yeah,
He's gonna look at him and be like, "Have you ever seen what I've done?" With
you're
a
the same dude who
Milwaukee
thought
knife?"
he was done in the ocean, and you thought you were cooked in the ocean, and you think you're gonna be good in the.
Oh, look, it's
in the
not that I
alien
don't
spaceship?
think I could survive in the ocean. It's that I don't wanna.
But you want to have a bargain with this alien to take you back.
Oh,
You give him a Milwaukee pocket knife or whatever.
Let him
Let him work.
Yeah.
Let him work.
let me tell them
See what
about.
Dude,
happens.
all them aliens gonna have some wild.
Let me tell
infections.
them about sugar-free root beer. They're gonna be like, "What's going on?"
What y'all got down there.
Yeah, what's going on? There's no calories. You don't get
Just
no
root
weight.
beer and
It's root beer.
root
And
beer in
it's
general.
tasteful. Huh?
Just root beer in general.
Huh?
It's just-
They'd take you back. I agree.
Yeah.
They take
There's
it.
some things. I
They
mean,
try some root beer.
I'm
they'd
literally
be
gonna
all-
just.
they-
I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna take whatever calculator they got. Turn it upside down and be like,
Root beer.
boobies.
Boots.
I can show you what these look like in real life, brother.
You ever had root
Yeah.
beer?
What are some crazy things y'all think? Like, what is y'all's big debate? Y'all get a debate amongst each other? And not like who's the better fighter, but like what is
About the
like we
world.
do ocean space thing. That's like a constant.
I feel like we need to get into that more.
Yeah.
Honestly, that because
Y'all are meeting each other for the first time.
yeah. We
Cam,
strictly,
actually.
To be fair,
we strictly see
to
each
be
other.
fair, we're usually not debating. We're usually not debating on like.
Yeah,
stuff
he
at
just
practice.
says yes, sir, to me.
That's not true.
Whoa.
Daniel.
That's not true.
That's
That was kind of hot. Not gonna lie. I'm just kidding.
Wait,
that was like a
Hey.
daddy move right there.
Pause.
That's my son right there. That's my
But yeah, I don't think we debate about anything.
Well, I feel like
At practice, at
man,
least.
honestly, somebody that would be hilarious to talk to about these things is Tig.
Oh yeah.
Word.
Like, dude, you guys haven't had Tig on here. Oh,
Get Tig on here.
gosh,
He's hilarious.
Tig, bro, put
Well-
Tig on here and say something like that.
Yeah.
Oh my
Before we have
gosh.
him on,
Y'all would
like,
have still been on the Dong conversation. We would have kept
my
y'all on
brother
that.
in arms.
Tig knows what's up.
Hey, you know,
What can I say?
struggle recognizes struggle.
But I think partially
I stand with you.
we see each other at practice so much, and we're always just kind of locked in on practice. And then when we hung out, we all kind of hung out for Coach Ben's birthday party. We had a surprise birthday party for him, and
crazy we didn't get an invite. That's
hey, we weren't.
It was a
ones
small
running
bar.
we weren't the ones running the invite.
oh y'all had no heads up. You just showed up.
We were sent the invite. We're not in charge of
Come
it.
on, man.
They say
you wouldn't have gone
be
anyway.
there.
You know you wouldn't have gone.
Hey, it's either
Yeah.
work or here, dude.
So why you
Worker
even
here,
talking?
I ain't anywhere else.
Why you talking shit?
I'm
Hey
struggling,
man,
dude.
thanks for the invite. What are you talking, dude? You already asleep in bed, hanging by yourself.
Yeah.
You know you want to come.
But
Actually,
we,
I gotta go to bed soon, so we need
Yeah,
to wrap this.
dude.
we
Come on,
went
man.
and that was so much fun, and I feel like we need to like get together and hang out more as a team.
Yeah.
It's just tough because it's always going like for practice. You
And
know,
people got work and stuff.
everything's always going. You know, there's once you get done with one fight, somebody else is fighting. So
Yeah.
you know, nobody's schedules line up to be like, hey, let's just all hang out, not worry about training, and just like
It's once in a blue moon.
Facts.
yeah,
Everybody's
exactly. So like Coach Ben's birthday party was like one thing, and that was just
Sick.
so much fun.
Shout out Coach Ben for
Yeah.
getting older.
For getting
A
older.
legend, dude.
Coach
Yeah.
Ben's a legend. He definitely, I think a lot of us feel like he doesn't give himself enough credit, and he's really changed the game. Like him and Trey are just running something special over there. So just shout out to them two and all the coaches at Remedy. We're just running something special over there.
We really have been trying to get Coach Ben on.
That's
We
been-
need to
Coach
stop
Ben on
having
his-
Trey on. He just
dude.
loves talking. Anytime he can get
We've
on.
been we've
just-
talked about having been on for like years.
Yeah, and the
like
issue
2 or
though
3
is
years.
like Trey is like he will only come on if I come on, which is fine. We'll have Trey on again, I guess.
That would be a great episode. I would definitely.
I
Like to
agree,
listen to
but
both
it's
of them.
like trying to get Ben to do it.
yes.
It's
Yeah, doesn't
tough.
he like still have a flip phone or something? Like he doesn't answer.
No, he's-
Dude's
I
off
think
the
he.
grid
I don't even know if he has
Yeah.
a phone. He just does shadows on the wall.
Yeah,
or
he
something.
like doesn't even
Morse code.
text, I think.
Sends a pigeon.
Yeah.
By candlelight, he comes to the door.
Smoke signals.
Yeah. So. I
No,
think
we would
that's
love
what
to
I'm
have
talking-
him on for sure. I don't know if he watches when his fighters are on, but it's like,
Probably not.
well, that's
Just because he just doesn't know. of it.
Yikes.
Like,
Thanks.
He's,
maybe don't
What?
tune into this episode.
I'm not
If
saying
you
like
do, just Colin just dropped down.
Yeah,
a
just
rain
cut to
on
about
the-
an hour in, and then start from there.
Yeah, I don't like Colin. Colin just dropped on the list.
Yeah. But is there any hot takes like the team has? Anybody have something that y'all are just like, that is fucking wild? Even
there's
if it's
gotta
y'all.
be. There's gotta be.
Y'all don't have any weird...
No, there is some stuff. I just can't probably think of it. Every now and then it'll be Friday and a hot
But-
take will just drop.
Like, you think like, oh, dude, somebody on the team just drinks mayonnaise or something. Like, there's nothing weird nobody does?
I feel like Tig and Robbie.
Oh, yeah.
Robbie just fought on Friday, and those two would definitely have some crazy takes. Now
Was
that
it
you
his
mentioned it,
debut?
I'm gonna.
Second.
No, it's second fight. For him.
Oh, okay. I think I know.
Now that you mention, it, I'm gonna press them and get back to you immediately.
y'all
like,
are just
hey.
y'all are too rounded.
no, I just
Yeah,
feel
y'all
like
have
like
no
he said,
sharp
there's not
edges.
really time to
Well,
do
we
it.
just it's just a lot.
No,
of
I'm
times
talking
it's just-
about y'all individually. Like y'all, who are y'all? Give me the weird shit.
All right.
Everybody hears y'all are good at fighting. We get it. Y'all are hot, young, good at fighting.
We
Awesome,
get it,
dude. Let's get into the not awesome stuff.
I want to know if you like eat Snickers.
You got a
upside
boil
down,
on your ass, or like
yeah,
Boy on
you
ass.
like
you put your socks on first after the shower.
you like the
Weird shit
taste
like
of
that.
like
Yo, that is
rubber,
crazy.
That's what I'm saying.
Taste
It's
of
stuff like that.
rubber.
the smell of gas. Like
Hey, okay, that one.
Smell of gasoline.
When
I
I was
mean-
younger, that I feel like
Mid.
everybody
that's
kind of went through
entry
that.
level shit, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm trying to get you
Look,
just warmed up to the
Entry
weird
level.
shit.
I'm trying to get you on the right
I don't know,
path.
hey,
Have you seen the
The
videos
moon
of the two
landing?
British kids trying condom flavors? They just
Right.
rip,
I was gonna tell
they
you-
rip
well, I
up
was
them
gonna-
and put them in their
okay.
mouth, and they're chew on it a little bit, and they're like,
I
I
think
really tasted banana on that one.
I think maybe
I'll send it to you
One
when I
is
find
like-
it again.
Don't worry about it.
You know what?
I'm good.
I
Appreciate
got the
it.
picture.
But no.
I'm good. I'll pass.
Yeah.
Probably. I don't know. The moon landings.
You don't believe in
See, I feel like that's
The,
fine.
the
That's
older
not
I
even
get-
crazy.
The older
yeah,
I
that's
get, yeah,
still
that's not
just
even
such a
crazy. I
beginner
probably,
one.
yeah, beginner. But the more I think about it, the more I'm like,
I'll give you something
You don't
weird
think they
about
did
me.
it?
dude, why haven't we
Yeah,
been
let's hear it.
back?
Let's hear it.
'Cause
Let's
it was
hear
a
it. Because
waste
I
of
have
money.
nothing to base it
But
off.
why haven't we been back? We keep trying to go back to the.
Why
the
do we need
space,
to go
but
back?
We don't go back.
Hey,
to the moon.
hey. Why we need to go back?
Because it's cool.
It's a waste of money.
Hey,
dude.
brother, we got really good pictures.
Acting
Yeah.
like we don't waste money all the time.
Mid pictures.
Well,
of-
we be putting satellites
argue.
and shit up. That's why we go out to space.
Well, why send a human when you can send a robot?
To where?
You are literally
they don't
drowning in logic right now. You're being fucking just to death. Just
Or didn't even say anything.
yeah, you just
Yeah.
can't. You have no. Look at you. You're frozen.
His beard is just.
They just 10-8 you. You know, you're done. You're cooked.
Yeah, I mean, I think they went to space, man. I'm gonna be real with you.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not saying.
I mean,
I
they
didn't
went to the
say.
moon, my bad.
Yeah, I
The
didn't
moon.
say they haven't been
I think
to
they went
space.
to the
We
moon.
left people up there for like 6 months.
There's some
recently.
crazy work, dude.
So you know.
Okay, hold on. Did you say that maybe we didn't go to space?
No,
No,
I said I
said-
didn't say that.
I misspoke and said I think they sent someone to space, but I meant to say the
yeah.
moon.
For sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But it just got.
I mean,
it's
Katy Perry
expensive,
just fucking
bro.
went to space.
Yeah, for like half a second. Did you see Wendy's?
Hey, brother,
Did you
half-
see Wendy's?
half
They
a
said- they were
second.
saying-
Can we
Wendy's said, "Can we leave her up there?"
Can we
I
send
was
her
like,
back?
Dang, boy. Whoever
Yeah.
runs Wendy's account is crazy.
They go crazy.
They
on
literally
it,
wrote
man.
an entire diss album against Burger King,
Wendy's?
McDonald's. Yes.
Yeah,
Dude,
Wendy's is
you can
I haven't
hilarious.
seen this.
Yeah.
Wendy's.
I haven't seen this.
Wendy's is awesome.
Wendy wrote
Yeah,
a
like-
diss album.
Yeah.
It is crazy and it's very well produced, actually. I'll give you a weird thing about me.
Let's hear it.
So, like, beyond all the food things,
Yep.
have you heard of the pee trick? Like,
No.
I don't even know if I've shared this with you.
What food things
Do you-
too?
Now let's hear the pea trick. Let's hear the
Oh,
pea
You
my
could
trick.
talk to Hilton outside of this podcast and y'all just be talking
It's
for days.
Crazy.
The
Is
pee
he
thing.
Mustard or something?
No, like the way he eats things is just
I just-
non. It's crazy. It's the craziest
He just
shit.
That-
takes like
ever.
a sandwich and just deconstructs it.
Or just super
something.
fast. That's how I am.
Well, no, like everything
I mean,
has
I
to
do
be
eat
mixed
fast,
together. Everything mixes together. So like, if you give him a plate of something or a bowl, it just he doesn't eat one thing and like try to. He just mixes it all
Into
together
a bowl.
and then like just eats it.
It just really depends.
Ice
I mean,
cream.
he's generalizing a lot of things. right
Yeah,
now, to be
ice
honest.
cream. Like he can't eat the same day he buys it. He has to put it in the freezer to make it rock hard to eat the next day.
Hey, brother.
There's a
That
lot of
Man,
stuff.
I don't. That's
There's a
some
lot of-
self-control. I like to be like, yeah, I just bought some ice cream.
But
I'm
what-
not gonna eat it right
But
now.
what kind of lunatic
Dude, I'd be like,
eats?
Alright.
But
Yeah,
what
the-
kind of
the-
lunatic
the-
eats
Hey,
ice cream that's rock hard?
Hey,
is my
remember?
thing.
Remember when you
You
point a
want ice
finger,
cream to be soft,
You got 3 pointing right
right?
back at
Exactly.
you.
Right?
So
He needs a
Watch
chisel
yourself.
to
Let's
eat
hear
his
the
ice
pea.
cream.
Let's hear the pea trick because that's not too weird.
okay, so like we all
yeah,
pee.
that wasn't crazy.
That's true.
We all pee. Do you? Is it like what are you doing when you're peeing?
Just staring at like right in front of me.
Yeah, you're just like, when is this gonna be over?
Yeah.
Do you want to start enjoying it?
Oh boy.
You sitting down? What are you doing?
No.
Oh,
I mean, you do what I have to say to the pee trick. It has nothing to do with standing, sitting, whatever. You adjust it accordingly, however you want to customize it. It's a internal thing that you can do.
this sounds like a prostate problem.
A Kegel.
No.
What are you doing, dude?
So
For
next time you
1999.
have to pee, next
I
time,
would get 2
Yeah.
next time you have to pee, wait till you really have to pee. so you know you're gonna have some like heftiness to the time.
Mm-hmm.
Before you pee, you're standing there. Well, don't start yet. Taking a super
Bro.
deep breath. I'm talking like
Oh.
you're almost lightheaded. You're like,
Bro.
get it, like, and hold it, and hold it, and hold it, and hold it, and then slowly let your breath out at the same time you start to pee. Now, your piss can go as fast as you want it to go, but your breath has to come out. Hold on. Y'all are laughing. That's
Let's
fine.
hear it. Finish.
Y'all are laughing. But you have to time it to where when you're out of breath, you're out of pee.
Bro.
Okay, hey, y'all see this? Hey, somebody cut this. Y'all see this?
Oh my
And I'm gonna cut to editing of y'all texting me afterwards and saying thank you
What are you?
because you're.
I'll try it for you, bro.
And
Take a deep. No Diddy.
Why
No
did you
Diddy.
say that?
Hey,
Why'd you say that? Why?
I'll take
Look, look.
deep breath in, and you
Look.
go as hard as you can.
That sounds
I
crazy.
mean, like maybe not as hard as you can because you can hurt some shit.
break the urinal.
Yeah, you might do something crazy.
Bro, he's gonna get a hernia.
dude, you're,
But you
Bro,
know,
I'm never doing your trick again, bro.
you know you did it right if it felt like crazy.
Bro, what?
You know,
Hey,
you know,
You
Hey,
you
look,
know
look,
you
look.
did it right. You're just passed out on the bathroom.
and Euphoria just on the floor.
yeah, that's how he gets the time. He passes out for 20 minutes and goes back to work. He's like, man.
No, you know
it's a
what
good
it's.
pee.
I never. The thing is, I don't wait till I'm full, bro.
Yeah,
Never.
I don't
Never.
do
That
that.
is
Yeah, but
crazy.
what I'm
I don't
saying
do that
is,
either.
I'm not holding it till I can't. Oh fuck! I'm
Dude's
gonna bust.
damaging his kidneys for
Yeah.
this.
But what I'm
Straight up.
saying is
He
like
said, "Let me."
there
ruin
are
my
situations
kidneys."
where you have to pee really bad. You can't go somewhere yet, and you gotta wait for like either timing or you're driving or like whatever it is, and you get to somewhere and you're finally like, oh fuck, that feels so good to pee. This is gonna take a pee from like it feels okay to pee to like.
Dude, I don't.
What is
This
this
is-
episode,
this
bro?
is- this is the craziest-
This episode
Dude,
is crazy.
When have you?
I don't know if
ever
we can
been
come out with this one, bro.
I have never, not once, been peeing and been like, man, I wish this felt better.
Yeah, same.
Hey.
That is a crazy thought,
Like,
honestly.
that's
Look,
insane
Hey, when
to
you
me.
think a lot of thoughts,
Yeah.
It's a crazy
Golly.
thought, but like this is where
it's a
geniuses
blessing and a
come
curse
from.
over here.
Like, who thought like let me figure out a different way to eat this fucking cow? Hamburg, Germany did, and then guess what? The fucking world is eating hamburgers. Everybody's gonna pee
Hey,
like this
dude,
one
I'm-
day.
Mark his words.
Mark my fucking words.
Is
Look,
that where
look.
the hamburger came from?
Hamburg? I don't know.
Hamburg, Germany.
Just because it has like half the word.
Yeah, it's pretty close.
Listen, whatever the fuck you want it to be, somebody had to invent something. Peanut butter didn't exist.
So they ground
That's
some
one
peanuts.
of the greatest inventions on earth ever.
You think your breath technique?
You know what y'all
is an
fucking need?
On the
invention?
same level
All
of
three of
peanut
y'all
butter?
need a fucking mirror.
You think that
Y'all need to look at yourself.
You think that's an invention?
Y'all out here pointing fingers at fucking people
I didn't
that are
point
trying to
fingers at
get.
anybody.
I'm trying
I'm
to
just
improve
saying,
the
hey,
human race.
Yeah, I don't think
You
You're
just
out here-
compared that to
starting
peanut
to
What
butter.
the fuck
bro.
you did to me today to make my life better?
He's true. He gave you a trick.
I'm literally gonna make you come when you're peeing.
Oh, come.
Okay.
You aren't even gonna understand how good it feels.
Brother.
You're literally gonna be in the bathroom and be like,
Yo.
look, you know how really good shit
look
feels?
like it. Bro,
Like when
look
you've
like
been
it.
holding it in and you're like,
Oh
holy
my.
shit, I'm about to shit. And you shit. Brother,
We'll be right back. That would be the best. We'll be right back. There is gonna be.
Cut that, bro.
I'm telling you, you can have that in P.
Section, bro.
You can have that
gotta
same.
cut the
We gotta cut this whole section, bro. He didn't get me calling you.
Y'all knew what y'all were coming on to do.
No, I didn't. Not on this one. At no point have we ever had this conversation.
So there's an example of something weird.
I'm not gonna
Yeah,
lie,
you know,
bro. I
crazy word.
cannot even.
You know what's even
Contend.
more wild? I didn't know this is where you were going. We were at Island Fights and we're two urinals apart, and he goes, "Hey, do this," and I'm like, "What?"
Oh, he actively told
He
you
did
to
it
do
next
that?
to me.
Yeah.
He did it next to me. He goes,
did
"Take
it.
a deep breath
And
in,"
then
and
he
I'm
was
like,
like,
I'm standing over here
on the floor.
peeing already. Like, hey, dude, no.
Hey,
Like,
start-
first off,
You can't do it you can't have already started
And
and try
also-
it. It doesn't work.
No.
I don't
dude.
care how close you are.
No,
if
dude.
you're talking to your homie while your penis is in your hand and his penis is in his hand, the conversation just doesn't go well. I don't know what it is. It just, I don't know. It's weird. And then there's other people
I mean, I
in the
could put yours
bathroom.
in my hand and then we could figure something else out. We can talk about whatever you want to talk about.
That gets to the barrier real quick. Real quick.
Yeah, hey brother, what do you want to talk
Yeah,
about?
yeah. Hey, take a deep breath.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I just didn't go over well, I don't think. I won't be trying it, but I'm proud of you, man. I'm
It's
happy for
fine.
you.
Honestly, if you guys, I'm being dead fucking serious. If you honestly try on your own, you will see what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
This is not, I know I'm funny. Like, I do funny, weird shit. Try it. Fucking any of y'all. I don't know if it works for girls, but I know it works for guys. There's something, and I don't know if it works
Does
for
it get
girls.
patched?
Huh?
Does it get patched, you think? Is it so good it's going to get patched? Going to get fixed?
Are you a robot?
What is it patched?
It's just going to get fixed. Does it stop
2OP,
working?
is that what you're
Yeah,
saying?
exactly.
Does what stop working?
Your trig.
Oh, it can't. It
You
can't.
think
How
it's
long,
like a
how long have you been
software
doing this?
update?
How
Yeah.
long have you been
Like,
doing this?
Yeah.
I just figured this out like maybe 3 years ago.
figured this
3 years ago?
Maybe
bro.
3 years ago.
You've been ripping deep breath pisses?
For sure.
Bro.
For sure.
You didn't
No
learn
side
about it anywhere?
effects so far?
No
Kidneys
side
ain't
effects so
hurting?
far. What was your question?
You didn't learn about it anywhere? Like, where'd you learn about it?
Wim Hof.
Because one day I was like, dude, I couldn't get to where I could go pee anywhere. So then I finally got to a fucking bathroom and I just happened to do it at the same time I started peeing and I was like, oh my God.
That's
Oh
actually...
my God. I like just stumbled upon this.
He's a pioneer.
Yeah.
He's a pioneer.
It's kind of like,
And you know what that
and
was?
go with me on this.
History.
It's kind of like when you discover something for the first time, like maybe you put a Reese's in the freezer and you're like, damn, Reese's in the freezer are pretty fucking good. You just did it on accident because it got melty and you're like, man, I need this to bounce back.
forget
and
about
I'm
it.
impatient. Yeah. You do something like that. Or like maybe you accidentally, I'm not going to say another freezer thing.
You accidentally throw some ice cream in there.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's just like things like that where you just accidentally do something or you do something for the first time and you're like, yeah, that kind of rips. Like laminating your social security card, illegal, but do it. It's crazy. I've had my social security card.
So why you saying like so took out the card?
Yeah.
I just got it.
What's the point? What's the point of laminating it?
Just got my social security
Because I don't have my wallet on me
Please
right now,
don't
but
show
I
it.
have.
Oh, yeah, I can say,
Golly.
hey,
But I-
check this number out.
Yeah.
I had,
See how it's laminated, guys? See?
Hey, can I write that down real quick?
Yeah.
I had it from birth, like obviously, and it's to pieces, like because they don't make it out of fucking the shitty. They make it out of like papyrus, like the fucking first paper ever made.
Yeah.
Right?
Egyptians.
So then I'm like, okay, I gotta get a new one, and you gotta go through fucking the shit to get a fucking new social security card.
Yeah.
It's the same one, but they make you jump through loops, right? And I got one, and I was like, well, I don't want that same shit to happen again. So I'm dangerous. So I got that and my bank account information, like my routing and account number, laminated together.
Oh my god.
Bro's a walking,
Hey, I'm
a
telling you,
walking
I'm
lick,
gonna
bro.
advise you right now.
Ever lose your wallet?
Look, no,
I'm
I'm
fucked,
just
dude.
gonna, I'm
Your
gonna,
cooked.
entire identity
Hey,
is
Hey, guess
cooked.
what? I'm gonna give up on Cody.
I'm gonna
Starting over.
I'm gonna have to advise you.
Just move
I'm
on.
gonna have to advise you right now.
Yeah.
You may not want to air this because
Dude, your shit's
somebody's
getting
gonna be
ganked.
looking for your wallet.
Your
Hey,
shit's
guess what?
getting
Roll
ganked.
the fuck up on me. I dare you.
He's
Okay.
like, I'm only ever out.
No, I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna do it.
Here you go. Aight.
Yeah.
He's like,
Because guess
I
what?
see
You're
you.
gonna steal no money.
But
You're
they
gonna
got
donate some.
Cody.
You're gonna have a cool name, no
Yeah.
money.
Yeah.
Cody with
If
the
that
K.
ever happens, I'll just go to the DMV and be like, "What do you think my name is?" Go ahead and go with that. Whatever you think that is. What's
Oh,
the first
dude,
one that comes to mind?
You are a liability.
Yeah.
That
So
is
y'all
true.
go with some weird shit. Y'all have heard mine.
Dude, I can't
You
even
ain't
contend.
got no weird life hacks or something.
life hack.
What is something you do that you're like, I don't think anybody does this, but I think this would be beneficial for other people to know. Man, you know what y'all could do? Get a fucking personality. Y'all fucking boring, dude.
I don't know.
Vast
man.
majority of people are gonna see this and be like, "Yo, that's crazy."
Yeah, no, I think we're the normal ones.
Yeah.
I think you
Look, I love that y'all rip on me, but we do make the podcast about me too much. It almost makes me feel like I'm narcissistic. And
No,
I'm
it's
not.
just you have the stories like that.
Isn't that narcissism? What you just said?
What?
It makes me sound like I'm narcissistic, but I'm not. Isn't that narcissism?
Narcissism is when you want everything to be about you, which y'all are making it all about me, and I don't want it to be that way. I want to learn the weird shit about y'all.
Mm-hmm.
But I know y'all make fun of me, which I'm fine with the jokes, but I don't want everyone to be like, man, they don't shut the fuck up about him. Y'all want to know about me? Go ahead. That's fine. But it's like, people know about me too much. They heard. They don't know shit about y'all.
I can tell you they haven't heard the pee thing.
What's the weird thing about you then, since they're being quiet?
I don't think I really have too much that's really
You don't
weird,
have
man.
no weird thing that you're like, somebody else could benefit from maybe doing the same thing?
Well, the thing that I would say is gonna be like, you're gonna be like, oh, that's way too normal, or whatever. But I think
it's a start.
Mine's a food thing.
Okay.
Where my dad's on this too, it's influenced by McGuire's or whatever. Is like putting peanut butter on your burger.
Ugh.
Oh.
I've never had that. I don't know what that would even be
I
like.
don't know how
Never
I
had
feel
that?
about that. Yeah.
Hey, try it. Sweet and salty. It just works.
On just an OG cheeseburger? Like just
Yeah,
cheeseburger?
just a regular burger.
And you're putting it on the bun
Cheese or no
Yeah, on
cheese?
the
in
bun.
place of mayo
yeah, you
or
just
whatever
put,
the
you
condiments
just put it
are?
on the bun, peanut butter. Like at McGuire's, it's literally like burger, cheese, peanut butter, bun. Yeah, I mean, you could put the lettuce, tomatoes, all that stuff on there if you want.
But there is a cheese involved.
So you're basically just
Yeah.
having a smash burger with peanut
With
butter.
peanut butter.
Ugh.
You try that. Look,
A smash
I'll
burger's
tell you a
different.
story. John
Yeah, but I'm
Gunther-
saying like very basic.
John
burger.
Gunther, he thought that was weird as all get out. We went
I
to
could
a
see
place
how.
in Tallahassee for a wrestling tournament. Had that. Convinced him to try it. He's a believer. I have not run into somebody that I haven't told that to. They try it. Because they'll go, whoa, that's crazy. That's crazy. And then you try it and you're like, there's something to it.
Well, peanut sauce.
I don't. I mean, like my
What is
food
peanut
things.
sauce?
It's
Like
similar.
in Thai?
It's like
Yeah.
it's like a.
It's
Thai
similar to
sauce.
peanut butter?
It's
Yeah,
it's like sweeter.
You get the peanut note
Yeah.
in there.
Is that less calories?
Nah.
It's not peanut butter.
They add a whole bunch
Yeah.
of other shit into it too. That's the thing.
I think it's like
got
peanut butter with
oils
some
in
sort
it.
of oil and sweet.
You know my food things of like eating Skittles in order and like the way I eat Reese's Pieces and shit
Yeah.
like that. So it's like that kind of
I
stuff
like the
is
colors. Yeah, like
Yeah,
I like
Skittles-
eating the colors.
pretty. Yeah, I have to eat the lightest to darkest, and I eat all of the colors.
I save
like
my
that.
favorite bite like on a plate for last.
I do that too.
See,
that's
I
okay.
don't. I free range it, bro.
Now here's one. If you go to get a burger and fries, right? Are you going burger fry, or are you going burger first and then fries, or are you going fries first and then burger?
Fries first, burger.
Right?
Only right
I'm
answer.
sorry,
that.
slow down.
You got way too
Fries
excited.
and
All
First!
Don't get me started.
What'd you say?
Where
Fries first,
that's
and then burger.
I respect that.
I think partially it depends. For me, it depends on where I'm going. Like, because if I really like those fries, then I might just eat those.
You're going to a new place. Never had their burger
yeah,
and
but-
fries.
Okay, yeah, but you said it depends if you really like the
I'll
fries. So
I'll
it
probably
sounds
try
like
a couple fries first, and then take a bite of the burger.
See, the only correct answer is always fries first.
Yeah.
Because they're not the highlight.
That well,
Eat them down, enjoy them, and
No.
then
also he has a full
there's
hair.
a different thing because
I mean, he
fries only their window of perfection is 45
Fresh, yeah, I
seconds.
get that.
So you got to down those things quick while they're still good because the second the heat comes off those things,
Yeah.
game over. They're not going to be good anymore. I don't care how great of a French fry it is. It's not going to be good cold. I don't care who you are. Now the
Yeah.
burger, the longer that sits, it's going to turn more into like its own thing.
Yeah.
It's
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a double stacked benefit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You have to do it
I
this
like
way.
it. Yeah,
so
I
we're
like
all in
that.
agreement on that.
Well,
That's not that normal.
except for him.
Weird.
No, I get that too.
But
Yeah,
I
that's-
also get
I
like
did
the
say
place.
I'd go try the fries
Yeah.
first.
Yeah.
And if it's in a basket, I mean, I'm gonna be eating a fry here and there.
Yeah, but even when you say I try the fries first, it comes off like you're gonna try the fries, but I'm gonna eat the burger.
Sometimes it just
If the fries ain't hitting, you're going to go to burger is what you're saying.
yeah.
So then you're just not
So
ever
if the
visiting
fries
the
are-
fries again.
If
I'll
the
visit
fries
the
are
fries
boo-boo.
Because I finished the plate. Come on.
Okay, best burger place in Pensacola. This is it doesn't matter if it's chain, whatever. What is your go-to?
Oof. It's tough.
That's really tough.
Because there's some chains that just hit every time.
Y'all
I know
had
where you're going.
This isn't Pensacola. Have y'all had the brown bagger? I don't eat too many.
They got
haven't yet.
Pensacola
I want
and
to try it so bad.
I don't eat many burgers. That's like the best one I've ever had, but I don't
Brown
really
bagger's
eat them
good.
here. Yeah.
Brown bagger's good.
Some of my brown bagger is one of my favorites. Sauce Boss is really good.
I've seen that on
Sauce
Instagram.
Boss is
I've
good.
had that one.
Blue Dot.
Blue Dot,
That place.
I haven't had that.
That's.
Me
I
neither.
mean,
dude. Hey, when you
Tops
only have
two?
like two options, you're like, and then when it's a big thing, it makes the news when they're like, yeah, we added cheese.
yeah.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
And
the
you've
same
been
way for
successful. You've just been
5,000 years or whatever.
You've just been rocking it like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Tops is another one I think that rips so hard, and it's like pretty affordable.
Yeah, and
You
what's
know what I mean?
fun
Tops?
about Tops is
Yeah.
like they're not flashy. They're like, dude, we'll be in a convenience store.
Yeah.
Like the
Yeah,
one on
they
the way to
haven't
go
ever
or Fort Walton.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
the
One in
fucking side of a
Pensacola's been the
Golf.
same forever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
by that storage spot down there.
And they don't need much. They're
Yeah.
just
No,
That's
he
why
gets good
I
stuff.
like Blue Dot too. Is cool because it's like you don't hide behind. You're not hiding behind a lot
Yeah.
of different things. You're
I
just,
think brown baggers in that like. I
man,
think
their
for
Brussels sprouts are
for
crazy.
like a not chain spot,
Whoa.
it's top 3. Now chain spots. There's only one correct answer here for this. Where's your first? Give me your number one
Yeah,
chain
because I-
burgers.
Cam first.
Come on with
Oh.
it.
Number one
Where
or
you going?
two.
he's fighting to get a word out. Look at him
I
chewing
like
on his own tongue.
I like
And
Wa-
it gum.
Whataburger's always.
Waterburger. Hey man.
Five Guys is probably
Ooh.
second.
Okay,
Brother, Whataburger doesn't even know who they are.
dude. What? I don't even go to Waterburger for the burger.
Five
Yeah.
Guys
Go
is
for
the
the chicken.
Five Guys is the right
People,
answer.
dude, half
is
of
crazy.
America doesn't go to Whataburger for any of the food. They go for the little
They
tabletops.
just steal the table.
They don't even go for the food.
Yeah, that's true. I will.
Also, you want to know if you want to know how you can't
I
trust
like
somebody
their,
if they say they go to
Santa Fe melt one. That's got like
What?
peppers
and that's
put
a
out little
burger.
bit- Yeah.
Or patty
Okay.
melt. Patty melt's good. too.
Well, if you ever hear somebody
Yeah,
say they go to
onions.
Whataburger for the chicken,
Yeah.
immediately end that friendship.
Yeah,
That's over.
it's a problem.
You
Well,
never know.
aren't
that-
you
I
done
love
then?
attendees, huh?
But you said just.
you don't
Yeah.
like you don't
Yeah.
like the
You got to end the
cheese?
friendship.
Yeah,
We're just doing this for the podcast.
I love.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't like
Why
this.
does he
That
like
clears it up.
Why does he like the tendies and why don't you like the tendies?
because I like chicken.
What?
What do you think it is?
Well, if there was chicken in it, it would be good.
He
I'm
believes
sure.
the breading to chicken ratio is off.
It's valid.
okay.
Yeah, like if they would
Oh,
add
okay.
chicken to
It's
the
heavy
chicken.
At
bread
first, I
fingers.
thought you were about to say it's not chicken.
I'm
Like
not-
it's a different animal.
I'm
I was
not
like,
hating on where you're coming from because I
get what
understand.
you're saying.
Literally,
I understand that the breading is heavy, but
It's still.
the
and
breading
look-
with the gravy.
look. Let me say
Yeah,
this.
you
Let me
can
say
add
this.
some gravy,
I'll
it's good.
give
You want to talk
Whataburger-
about best chicken tendies in town?
Hold on. Let me get to this. I will say I would give Whataburger its props because for them to be able to get a starring role in the new Fantastic Four movie, that's crazy. That is literally insane. No other chicken spot does that.
Chicken spot.
I think this is a joke. I don't know where.
No, what's the best burger
Their
joint?
chicken is literally like the fucking thing from Fantastic
Oh,
Four.
yeah.
That's how bad the crust is.
That's
Yeah.
funny.
Look at it.
Yeah, I like it.
Tell me you couldn't imagine that talking in a blue
No,
suit.
I'm picking up.
Hey,
I'm seeing
Doug!
what you're putting
I see
down.
what you're saying.
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
world.
All right, so yours is Whataburger. That's tough. What about you?
Five Guys
Five Guys, okay.
or Culver's. Culver's number 2.
That's
Culver's is.
see, that's the correct answer.
If you can't
My thing
respect,
is, I haven't gone to Culver's enough. I've been one time.
that is the only
get you a double,
number
bro.
one.
Get you a
No.
double and respect
Double.
I don't
it,
get
bro.
to eat
With-
burgers that much anymore.
Cheese
Me
and
neither.
bacon.
It's been a
I
long
don't
time.
live a-
It's been a
I
long
would
time,
cheese.
but I enjoyed it.
Would
I don't
you-
live
Hey, yo,
a
yo,
nice life.
yo,
Hey, yo.
hey,
Not
yo.
cut.
You know what else is crazy about Culver's is they have their own root beer and they have it diet.
They do. They have now
And
the
it's
one thing.
so good.
Here's the
Never
problem that I
tried
do.
that.
The one problem I have with Culver's, all their shit's banging. You go to get a burger with fries and a beverage. Okay, the beverage never has ice in it.
Okay.
They don't believe in ice.
Like Culver's.
Correct.
At Culver's, just have never gotten ice in a drink. So like, you're good. It's cold
don't-
for a couple minutes.
Can I double down on the drink thing too?
Yeah, go ahead.
For whatever reason, their cups taste way too strong. Like whatever drink you get, you taste the cup itself
Is it
too.
like a paper cup or is
Yes.
it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's
I know
like
what you're
figure
talking
that the fuck out because why?
Yeah.
Why does it taste? Like
I'm trying to
why am I
taste the
drinking more
drink.
Paper than.
I also
root beer?
appreciate the cardboard flavor because it's like if that's what y'all are trying to
nostalgic.
do, like
Yeah.
I get it, but like don't do that.
Yes.
too much.
Yes.
Just a little bit.
It's like obviously my cat lives in here a little bit, and you see that I have metal and they're not cardboard. Because I want her to taste the real water and the real, not real food that she's eating.
Not sure I'm following on that.
when you eat,
Yeah.
not with cardboard silverware. Silverware.
Hey, where's
They're
your
not gonna give
number
you
one burger then?
My number one burger.
Chain.
This is tough because I'm right there on the fence with you and you.
On the
Okay,
Culver's.
look, because this is the deciding factor. If I'm gonna go and I'm not gonna have a drink, it's got to be Five Guys because the Cajun fries,
Oh, the Cajun
lift
fries.
it because you're
Cajun
doing
fries
a
are awesome.
combo there. The burger, if you build it correctly, is really good with the fries. Now, if you're going just one for one burger, I do think Culver's has the better burger.
And it won't bankrupt you.
What?
But what go ahead.
I this might be a hot take. I hate Five Guys fries.
Okay, that is a hot
hate
take. That's
them.
crazy.
I like
hate
them.
them.
They're the consistency
You got to learn
that
how to
I
ask
like.
for them.
They're a
Like
little
you got to either
softer.
get them well done, extra seasoning. However, you got to figure out your own little thing. That's on you. If you don't want it, that's fine. I'm not pushing anything on
I've
you.
never had a good French fry
How do
from
you?
Five Guys.
How do
fine.
you? What's your Five Guys order like when you pull up? What's the? What are you?
It depends
saying?
on where I'm
What
at
are
in
you
life.
saying on the toppings?
Depends on where
Well,
I'm
I
at
mean,
in
all
life.
the toppings.
Depends how sad I am.
Well,
It
honestly,
really depends on like which burger base are you getting because then that's where the price.
Well,
will
I'm doing
change,
the
but
double-
toppings or
I'm doing the double.
whatever.
I'm doing the double with bacon.
That'll be
and an extra
$40.
patty. It is crazy. It is
Yeah.
crazy price.
All right, we'll take. Your
I've only
kidney,
been
thank
I've
you.
only been twice because it's so crazy expensive.
It is
This whole
wild,
culture
isn't it?
shift of like when you buy something, it's only the thing you're buying kind of thing. It's not like
Oh, like a la carte, you mean?
that shit pisses me the
Yeah,
fuck
where you
off.
have to
real.
go burger, fries.
Well, that's how they
and
do
drink.
like super chicks in the mall, right? I've
Yeah.
never been, but I've heard people talk about it. They're like, you got to buy the
Yeah.
sandwich and then you buy the
That's-
fries. You don't
that's-
buy a meal.
Yeah.
That's
I don't
this
like
new
that.
plot twist thing where it's like we're letting you choose how much you fucking spend.
Yeah. Mm.
Yeah.
It just costs
But it's
more.
it's the illusion of choice.
Yeah.
No, bitch, you choose for me and make it cheaper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then let me pay $1 extra to change something. Also, when I go to the restaurant, this is gonna
You're
piss
spitting
me
now,
off.
Cody.
No.
Keep going. You're
This is
spitting
gonna
now.
piss
Hyping
me
them up.
off, dude. If I go to a restaurant,
Like a
You gotta punch a hole in
If
the
I
wall in
go
a
to-
second.
seated one.
hey,
Like
it
a
doesn't
sit-down
fucking
restaurant?
matter.
Okay, are you talking about a Five Guys or are you talking about like a sit down dress up?
Literally,
Five
could be,
Guys started it. It's
hold on,
gonna
no,
end
no,
somewhere.
literally could be anywhere. But like, if I am also sitting down,
Yeah.
if I ask for some, and look, no disrespect to like the people that have to work there and like the work you put in, like y'all are literal heroes. I get it. But if the waiter or the manager or whoever has decided this rule before I get there, fuck you. Okay? Because if I get there and I am coming with USD, United States dollars, and I'm paying cash, and that's the thing you're even open for, you're wanting money from us, correct? And I'm one of the people
And
that's
they
coming.
don't take it.
They just take card.
No, I don't want them to take my money. If I could have it for free, that'd be sick.
No. I'm
What are you
saying
saying?
if they only it's a cashless venue.
No.
Now That.
Not even
What is
where
it?
I'm going.
That.
But when you ask for something, hey, can I get this burger and then can I just not have pico de gallo on it? And then they say, oh, we can't do that. Then close the fucking front door. Because you let me in and I'm paying what you just put a price on. I can't eat that shit. Also, can I get something else on it? We can't do that.
Where are you?
What the fuck do you mean you can't do that?
He's rowdy
Where
today.
you go?
What the
See-
fuck
Yeah.
do you mean you cannot do
Let me
that?
just. Okay,
To be fair, they
hold
don't.
on.
What does
There's
that mean?
There's two things
Yeah.
that
What place
could
is
be
it?
the
I don't know.
answer here. Is if you're at like a fast food place
Mhm.
and they go, yeah, we can't do that because most likely they're getting it in cases of things that is already mixed together.
Yes.
They're not mixing it together there. They don't have pico de gallo in one hand and chicken in the other, and they go, let's put those things together.
Yes.
They come in a bag pre-mixed.
Mm.
The other time that's going to happen is that you're at a nice fancy restaurant.
Mhm.
They have a menu.
Yep.
And they say, nope, we don't do that because we don't do substitutions.
Yep.
Because that is what nice restaurants do.
Do you want me to give you the exact scenario so I can squash both of those?
Yeah.
I was at Mom and Pop's
Your
The
right here.
Taco place.
Right
Mamas
here.
and Papas. Yeah.
Mama's and Papa's.
Yeah.
And I literally got street tacos.
Mhm.
It's the meat, it's one thing, and a tortilla.
Yeah.
I said, hey, can I not have the cilantro and the thing on there?
That's crazy. No, not because the cilantro you sprinkle on.
He said, how do I tell you this?
Because what is insane, and look, I didn't say he said no yet, because he didn't say no to the thing yet. And then I said, I don't want that on there. Can I get cheese and a sauce instead, maybe? He said, we can't do that.
Substitution, yeah.
Yeah, we can't do that. Okay, let me run you my brain. My brain go, I come in money. I give more money. Less product.
Yeah.
I don't need the thing that you want on my thing because guess what? You're not eating it with me. I'm eating it. I need to enjoy it. Charge me more then. I don't give a fucking shit. I do give a shit a little bit. Don't charge me more. But the thing is, like, you can't. What do you mean you can't? We come from
The land of Canada.
yeah, no, we're in.
Yo.
We're there, right?
Yeah.
And there, we can. Okay.
It's just
Estados Unidos.
Hey.
Yeah.
And what I'm saying is, why no?
the fact that it was just cilantro. I don't know.
Maybe just because they banging them out, dude. They're banging them out, and then they would have to make some.
They were
Now, here's
slow
my thing.
as fucking
Here's my
shit.
thing: is I think
I
that
went
if
in there
you
in
had
a
just
dead
gone, if you'd gone and said, "I don't want cilantro or onions on it," they're like, "For sure, we can do that."
Yeah.
But if you go, "I want cheese and what else did you say?"
It was Chipotle sauce.
Yeah, I mean they should have been
They
able to do
said
that on the
no.
side.
That's exactly how they did it. They said, no, we can't do that. And I said, okay, can I buy it on the side? And they said, yes.
Yeah, it's just extra shit. They just don't want to do it. That's
Yeah,
all.
that's what it is.
Now to spin on what you said earlier, if I go into a place and I have cash and they don't take cash, I will leave. Like actually leave.
That's fine.
Because
I
it's
think
like,
that's fine.
hey dude,
That's stupid.
this is what it doesn't make any sense to me.
I
don't
want
get
that
it.
fee.
I
want
agree,
that
and I
credit card
understand
fee.
your point of view there. The thing
That
with
blows my
that
mind.
sucks is that everything's going towards, like,
cashless.
yeah.
I hate
So
that.
it's like
Yeah, I
you're
don't
going to
like-
have to
I don't like that it's
eventually
not
change.
Granted, it does make like,
But-
it's more expensive to like make a nickel than actually.
But,
put a
like,
nickel for it.
my question is, like, if you opened up your own restaurant, wouldn't you figure out a way to, like, just I don't want this to sound bad, but, like, make as much money as possible? You don't want to turn somebody away by saying no.
But it's not the restaurant; it's the workers that are trying to be just not cut corners like it's a horrible thing, but they're trying to not because when you do you have to do different things for everyone.
Yeah.
It adds up.
Hey, guess what? I've worked at places where I've. Anyways, let's talk about something else. Yeah, but that pisses me off
Where's
when
that
somebody's like, "We can't do that." I swear that's a movie scene somewhere.
Hey, I gotta wrap this up, dog.
Okay, yeah, we can go. Yeah, dude.
this was a
I know
a
this
weird
is
It's a
one.
like-
whirlwind of an
we
episode.
barely even fucking talked about this, but like, congrats on that.
Thank you.
Give
yeah.
us a little bit of what just happened. Like, how did that even come to be?
Literally, I was I was hoping to fight a few weeks ago. I just had fought in Melbourne, and I was still holding out hope. About a week ago, I was like, okay, obviously a week out, you're sort of thinking to yourself, okay, they're probably not gonna find anyone. This week, I was sick earlier in the week, came up, and then Thursday, starting to feel better, went to training, lifted heavy, went to training. At training, they were like, hey, 145 or 145 or
He
2
had
and
to
1.
add that in. Lifted heavy.
He trained legs the day before.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got jacked.
Oh, okay.
yeah,
I
like-
just thought he was like, I
No,
lift
no,
big
like-
shit,
Yeah.
dude.
No,
That's
no,
what
like
Trey said. Trey was like, yeah, he trained legs yesterday.
Well,
Okay.
just because like I was like obviously not there. I wasn't in the gym. I'm always in the gym. I wasn't in the gym. I was feeling really sick. And then Thursday I was feeling a lot better. Went and hit it really hard. Then I was like, okay, I'm fighting tomorrow. But it was fine. It was like, and I was fresh because I had some time off from being sick. My lungs felt a little off, but I felt like super good.
Yeah.
Nothing. And then I
That
didn't
was
have to,
crazy.
didn't have to cut weight. So
The beginning of the
Took
fight, too,
home
the dude tried to just bum rush you and just
Yeah.
get you out of
Yeah.
there.
And he got
I was
super
like,
tired.
hey, you
Minute.
can't do that, dude.
Yeah.
Stupid.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then there was the point deduction, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think I was up either way on the scorecards, but then it made it
It
29
was a
points.
nut shot?
Like 3 of them. One in the first round, 2 in the next round.
Yeesh.
Yeah,
The
well,
last one
It
hurt.
still would have been 29-28
Yeah.
on scorecards.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Because it was 29-27.
Yeah.
But it was a fun fight. That dude he was game.
It did look fun. Like, I was like, man, it must be fun to just be able to, like, what is so beneficial about, like, island fights is, like, you can try different things.
Yeah.
You don't have to be, like, I like MMA or, like, yo, actually, I'm pretty dog shit at MMA. Well, you can also try boxing or kickboxing.
boxing,
Or,
Like, I
Like,
actually
back-
tried some of the stuff I trained. Like, I did the left and then body kick. I
I
threw
was
that in the
just
front.
talking about that.
Yeah.
I had to coach practice. I was like, man, I don't know why Colin doesn't do this
Yeah.
more often. And that was 2 days prior to that,
Yeah.
that fight. or
And I hit
whatever.
him, and it a little low. I should have done it again, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, you just, in the fight, it's, man, it really is just like kill or be killed.
Do you
But-
think it was funner that it was so short notice?
Yes,
Or do you
I didn't
like the
care. I
big-
really did not care.
Yeah.
if I-
There's no pressure.
Yeah,
You
literally.
got nothing to lose. I mean, you're coming
He's
in
bigger.
12 hours.
I was sick. 12 hours notice. I was just like, I literally just want to fight and like
Yeah.
learn.
And isn't that what that guy does? Is Muay Thai?
Yeah, Muay Thai.
Or kick? Yeah. So it's like,
Had nothing to lose.
yeah,
Pretty sick.
that's
Yeah.
dope.
Good.
Sick.
But at the same time, it's like amateur. We're both like
Yeah.
3 or 4 fights. So it's like, and people are like, oh, short notice. It's cool to say short notice, but still, we literally train how we do all the time.
Yeah.
And if we have a fight, we're like, oh, his guy does this, my guy does this. Cool. He'll throw that on me in some sparring. Bro, it's really not. It's really not that much different. Just the cool thing was for me being like, dang, the next day I'm gonna fight. Like that. Cool to have that under my
Yeah.
belt. I can do that.
Yeah. It's also really cool that like y'all are just so close to the weight you're already fighting at.
Yeah.
So you're not like, fuck, tomorrow I gotta lose 20 pounds. This
Oh, if I would have
sucks.
fought at 135, I'd have had to lose like 15.
Yeah, so it's like, what, y'all fought at 145?
145. They didn't
Yeah.
even make me lose weight. They didn't even care because he like got up back to 150, 151 after he cut.
Yeah.
And that's what I walk around at.
Yeah.
So damn, did you feel like healthier, like as far as like your body itself?
I felt
having
if I
to
wasn't sick, bro, I feel like I could have gone like three 8-minute rounds, bro. Like seriously, like I just felt
Pride rules.
like
Imagine-
like
That's like having to cut weight for open mat, and then you're like, no, dude, I just roll at my weight.
yeah. No, your energy is
crazy
so. That was weird because I've always, even though it's only been like 10 pounds, I've always cut weight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because then you eat the thing you don't realize is eating bad food, or not even eating bad, filling your stomach up, getting a heavy stomach, having some like extra fat in there that you didn't have in fight camp, having some extra carbs in there, it throws you off, dude. I had literally ground beef, some fruit, same thing I'm always having for dinner because it was a normal night. Woke up, just had some fruit, chill day, basically like ate fruit, fasted, and fought, and I felt like so light. Literally, the only thing was my lungs are still a little bit congested from the sickness I
Yeah.
had, but other than that, dude, felt great.
Damn. That's
And then you were ringside like a celebrity or some
Yeah.
shit. Like, what was that about? Did you pay somebody?
I was hanging out with.
Was that like VIP tickets? You had to pay a big dollar for that, huh?
Yeah.
You even printed your own name
Yeah,
out?
I printed it out and just stuck
Brought
it
it.
on there. No, the guys at Island Fights just really, it's nice to they take care of me or whatever.
Yeah.
It's nice to feel like I was telling Hannah that
Who is that? Your strength
My-
and conditioning
my-
coach?
that
Your
and my girlfriend. Yes.
Oh yeah, no, we've heard about her.
Yeah. So yeah, whatever.
That's so funny.
Don't
But
listen to
it's-
this episode, Hannah.
Hannah,
Yeah.
shout out to you. You're
Yeah.
a G, dude.
Yeah.
Don't
Straight up.
listen to what he says about you. Like we hold
What?
you down.
Good.
Dude,
You're
bro.
dope, dude.
Cody's a jerk. So I was telling her, I used to fight, and you see people like Dylan Kleckler sitting ringside, and those guys, and you're like, man, maybe if I fight for Island Fights, I get a free ticket one day or whatever,
Yeah.
or maybe I'll be one of those guys. And it's nice to be like, yeah, I'm one of those guys. I've fought for them so many times.
Yeah.
I'm gonna continue to fight for them and I think they're gonna be the group that gets me to the UFC.
Yeah.
I'm in great hands with Dean and Ryan and Devin and Ian. All those guys have always taken care of me from fight.
You mispronounced his name.
I am
There you go.
sorry, my
That's
bad,
disrespectful.
Ian. Sorry.
Crazy.
You know what?
Ian, we got your
Every
back.
time
That's
I've talked-
twice now.
every
You're
time
just
I've talked to
ruining
him-
relationships.
Every time I've talked to him, he's never corrected me.
Yeah,
all
probably
I'm
because you could
saying.
beat his ass.
He can correct me if need be. I mean, I feel like we can talk.
Yeah, he's just not. John lives down. He's like, oh, look, won't
But-
get tickets next time.
Yeah, no tickets. No, just contact.
Yeah.
But they've always taken care of me ever since I've started fighting for them. And it's just really cool to have that opportunity to be able to sit ringside, watch my teammates, and just enjoy a great night of fights, especially an amateur card that was pretty stacked.
Dude, that was a
it
good
was a
night.
great amateur
A lot
card.
of fights too.
and just seeing the new wave of, because you've seen a lot of pros, like amateurs turn pro. Me, Kayla, John, we had Reeves, all these guys that was your group of amateurs. They turn pro. Now you need the new group of amateurs to like fill those cards.
Yeah.
And it kind of felt like we were watching that group this past Friday.
Yeah.
So that was just really cool. I look forward to their next amateur card to watch or whatever. And excited, we're gonna have plenty of guys on there, so it's gonna be good.
Oh, yeah.
It looks like you'll have some pretty good talent coming up too.
Yeah, Robbie.
Like
Robbie,
Tig, I've heard y'all talk about him, but it was like it honestly looked. I was like, all right, that added up.
Hey, like Tig is legit. I've never seen. I mean, you have guys that world beaters at practice show up, crumble under the lights.
Yeah.
That is a tale old as time. He is the complete opposite. I mean, my goodness. The lights come on. The pressure is on. I mean, if you watched his walkout, he's just hyped up, and he stands at the end, and he just looks at the opponent and just starts nodding. You see the switch just get flipped.
Yeah.
It's go time. And he just locked in beautiful right hand.
Dude,
all night
measuring
long.
it. Bro,
That long
that
guard,
made me proud. That made me so
that little
proud.
long guard that he was playing with the jab hand, and then just lighting
Never
up
does that in
with
sparring. Never
Yeah.
done it. Never done it.
I swear he never did.
It's always hard to not like sound like you're talking shit about the dude that lost, but I did like the dude had great movement. He
Dude,
wasn't
yeah.
a bad fighter.
He just didn't- I don't
Tig
think
was
he-
just on.
I don't
Yeah.
think he had the chance with Tig's pressure. Tig was
He also
always
it also
pressured.
looked like the weight of the fight, like maybe he had heard about
Yeah.
Tig before. It looked like he
Yeah, I
respected what
Yeah.
Tig was doing in the fight a lot, and he kept like he'd be hit real hard, and he'd like
I mean, that dude
affect him a
that
lot.
Dude was tough too.
Tough as
Yeah.
nails.
I was like, golly,
Yeah.
because some of those shots were nasty. And I mean, he threw a head kick at
He
Tig
took
that
a lot.
was
He took a lot.
close. I mean, he was not just
He wasn't down and
there.
out, yeah.
Yeah.
So, and it's not like that guy was just a bum or anything like that.
Yeah.
He's good. So, I mean, it's just exciting to see what Remedy's got as a whole.
Yeah.
Just gonna be the summer's gonna be awesome. I think
Oh,
just
yeah.
for the whole.
Yeah, and
team.
you got a big super fight coming up.
Yeah, dude, what an opportunity to compete against a UFC vet.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I mean, literally, I got.
he used to do seminars at y'all's gym. I mean,
Yeah,
I'm
I've
not
been-
used to. Like, I'm sure he's.
yeah,
gonna
I'm
do
sure
more
he'll
in the
be there
future, but
again.
like,
I mean,
that's crazy to be like at
That's
someone's
wild.
seminar and then now.
Yeah.
No, I'm actually gonna fight you though.
it's that. Well, it's
Yeah.
that whole idea of your idols turn to rivals.
Yeah.
Like that's the goal. I mean, I'm super excited for the opportunity. It's once in a lifetime. How can you pass up on it? And then also, it's just like, what do I got to lose?
Yeah.
I got nothing to lose.
Yeah.
I mean, the
Don't-
fight, but
Yeah, but like in reality, like the pressure. It's been a long time. I feel like since I haven't like had that pressure on me of you're the hometown guy. You're this. You're the pro prospect. All this
Yeah.
stuff. Like this guy's been there and done what I want to do. And just he's a great guy too. On top of that, like.
yeah.
I've always enjoyed going to TJ's seminars. And then even I saw he posted our poster, and some random dude comments, that doesn't even look like a fair fight. And TJ defended me and it was like, well, looks can be deceiving. And the guy goes, well, come on, he look at him, you're gonna crush him. And then TJ goes, he'd whoop your ass. So I was like,
I'm sorry I
pretty cool.
said that.
yeah.
My bad.
Yeah.
So it was. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
He's like,
Uh-huh.
that was you?
Cody
No,
has
I'm
6
But-
burner account.
It's just a wonderful opportunity. I'm excited. Been a minute since I've been in a grappling match.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like so I'm just excited. Just go out there, and I think it's gonna be super high paced, very exciting, fan friendly, and then be back at Island Fights hopefully in the summer.
Yeah.
Yeah, got something.
Be sick.
Hell yeah, dude.
Well,
it rolling.
before we get out of here, do y'all want to shout out like where people can find you or watch you?
Colin Goodman, 2 N's. And then shout out Team Remedy.
Okay.
Shout out our gym.
Hold on.
Colin Goodman.
Yeah. On everything. Colin Goodman on everything.
Hold
Instagram.
on. When you say 2 N's, you mean like on the end of Goodman?
Yeah, good man.
Okay, because there's
Yeah,
three.
you're true.
Man,
There's
I
three.
get it.
Three
There's
ends
obviously
total.
going to be 3 ends total.
You're like 1-0 or 1-0. You mean in the word Colin? Yeah.
No, you're good.
Oh man.
Check out Colin, dude. He's dope.
Yeah, just check out Colin. You can find me at killicam_0 on Instagram and
It's 1-0.
yeah, just the 10,
Dang.
not double, nothing
It's
like
on the
that.
end?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then just shout out to Team Remedy, Coach Ben, Trey, all those guys, our whole fight team. I mean, it's getting good. I think we're just getting started though.
Yeah.
And then just shout out to all my sponsors, Cesonato, Garden Street. I mean, I'm trying to rep all the gear. Bam Snowballs, I see the sticker right there.
Yeah.
Just saw Jamal this morning, actually.
Nice.
So
I did a book reading with those guys, so
you can
that's
read.
nice.
yeah, I can read. I
That's-
didn't go to Milton,
Gross.
so
Okay. You couldn't find Milton on the map.
no, yeah, I didn't learn geography, but I learned how
Pace
to
is a much more digestible word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Four letters. Yeah.
read. Yeah,
Yeah.
we learned how to
Pace.
read.
I get it.
Yeah.
Mileton's
They're
hard.
good at math or something.
yeah.
That's cool. They taught you. Before we get out of here, if y'all want to sign the wall again,
Wall of Fame, baby.
I'll
yeah.
sign it again.
Do it. Get over
How
there.
many times RJ signed this thing?
I mean, now RJ's getting to the point where he's just putting X and the number next to his name.
He's
that
just
already-
tallying it.
Yeah, he doesn't consider y'all like really in competition anymore. Cause like you've blown up and become a celebrity, it's hard to get you in here. It's
Yeah.
like
There's a lot of skill.
RJ is literally
Yeah.
begging to come on the
Yeah, I'm
podcast.
just autographing forehead.
He's just like, please, are y'all open today?
Yeah.
I gotta do
Well, are
something.
you at work or are you at home?
Yeah.
Can I visit you there?
He's like, if I record something, could you just edit me in?
Yeah.
Or
Be
like,
like I was there. He's gonna actually on this podcast. He's gonna be edited.
he'll be
in.
between y'all.
Yeah, he's gonna be like CGI'd
yeah.
AI RJ
Mm.
right here.
We'll probably say some cool stuff too.
Is that you trying to read again?
AIRJ.
No, it ties back into the
Yeah.
robot
Yeah, yeah.
conversation we had earlier.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's hard for
Wicked
tracks.
callback. Yeah, I get it.
All
Yeah,
right.
it's still wild. It takes a while sometimes, but yeah. Okay, y'all sign the wall.
Yeah.
Right,
He's too busy.
No,
Get off
like
the mics.
actually get up and sign, sign the wall.
Before we get out of here, we want to shout out a sponsor, Johnny Mumbles at Sacred Grounds Tattoo Studio.
Yeah.
If you
I'm keeping mine.
maybe need to potentially cover up a scar that's going to be on your finger for the rest of your life,
One and done.
if you still have the finger, Johnny Mumbles can do that. He can even tattoo your nub and make it look like a real finger.
Wow.
Like he can make it
Didn't know
look
he was
longer than it
doing
really is. And maybe,
Hey, yo.
maybe I need to get him to tattoo something else.
Johnny.
We got to get a little more friendlier before
Yeah.
maybe. But yeah, Johnny Mumbles, amazing work. A sick location for the studio. You definitely need to check it out if you plan on getting tattooed by them. I suggest going in person, checking out the studio. The vibe is insane.
Yeah.
And then
great.
you'll get a better like relationship built up with Johnny and just be able to learn what they have to offer there. They also do piercing. Ed the Piercer's there. But yeah, sick studio.
Great.
Get on
people.
the books with Johnny, Mackenzie, Shay, any of the traveling artists that come through, because I'd say like every other month they have somebody come through, like
Constantly.
from anywhere, like
Yeah.
all over the world. But check them out. He's really close to finishing my back piece, and then when it is finished, I'll post it. But we just wanted to be like nailed down, so you guys can really see like the before and the after, and then I'll post like progress pics all together and just have y'all see like the journey it took. It has been a lot of work, a lot of sessions, a lot of pain. But he's a great guy, great artist. Like you will not regret any piece
I
you
mean,
get
it's
by
a
him.
tattoo. It's gonna hurt. You know.
Yeah, it's like
Go to a tattoo artist that's gonna hurt you, but also make you feel good. That's
it only
Johnny.
hurts once
Yeah. That's
every
Johnny.
time, but
All of the times. Yeah.
every once time.
Yeah.
Hell
yeah.
But we're gonna get out of here. We love you guys. Can't thank you guys enough.
Love
for
y'all too.
coming
Thank
on.
y'all.
guys.
Thank y'all
Thank
because
y'all
this
for
is fun, dude. This
Yeah,
is awesome.
thanks for coming
Oh,
on
yeah.
and carrying the podcast.
Yeah.
Because
It's been good.
you know what I'm saying.
You carried today, Cody.
Hey, we talk about me too much. Okay.
All right. Thank you guys again. Seriously.
Thank
It
you
was
guys. Thank
awesome.
y'all.
Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for listening. We're getting the fuck up out of here. We love you. Yee!